Hello everyone! こんこんもり PRISM Project Gen の Tokimori あおいだよ Hi guys! I'm Ali Tokimori, Generation 1 of PRISM Project. Long time no see! Long time no see. What the hecky? Hi guys! Hello! Hello, hello, welcome in! こんこんもりみんなもいらっしゃい。久しぶりだね。久しぶり。10時間、11時間ぐらいぶりだね。うん。そうだね。Hi guys! Hello! Hello! Welcome in. We're doing some, I'm gonna finish up my movie tier list today. However, I'm not sure, I was trying to like put in the pictures, for all these movies, but I don't know what I'm missing. It looks like I'm missing a few, but I don't actually recall what I'm missing. Yeah, no breakfast. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been like a good 11 hours. So, let's see. What am I missing? What am I missing in this full list here? Is that one? Is that one? That one? Yeah, there's like, I'm not sure why, but apparently there's only, unless I only watched 27 movies. I actually, so my goal for I got through like almost half the movie. That's pretty good. So my goal was 31. It ended up being 29. But honestly, knowing myself, like I think that's pretty good. Sorry, I missed your last two streams. I hope you had a lovely start to your week. Thank you. Yeah, I did have had a good time the last two streams. But yeah, this is officially like my last stream before I head off on vacation. So I feel like movies more than games. I will say that. This. Do I not have... What was that one movie? Oh yeah, it was Funny Face. Did I not write? Did I not write when I watched the movie Funny Face? Okay, cool. Going on vacation. I'll probably talk about it after the fact, but I will be going overseas. I will be going overseas with the parents. With the family. I guess it's not just my parents that I'm going with. I have like other family, like extended family and stuff that's coming along, but yeah. 29's already good. I can't stay watching 10 movies a month. Yeah, 29, it brought my movie count for this year up to 48 or 49 or something, and like that's pretty like hey. Oh, what's the oldest movie you've seen? I had a mission once to I have not been watching these lately, but to watch the Academy Award winners. So I think that the oldest movie that I've seen is a silent film that was the first ever winner of the Academy Award, which was called Wings. I believe it was like 1930 something. I mean, I guess I've seen like Charlie Chaplin or whatever for Class, but I personally wouldn't count that. Or maybe, I don't know, modern times. Hope your vacation turns out to be fun, Ollie. Thank you. Yes, the parrots. The parrots. Did I just not write that I had seen Face? That's okay. But the problem now is I've been writing like the dates that I watch these movies, and I completely like don't know when I watched them. I guess I'll just have to see when I marked it. But when added. It was after Footloose. It was after I watched Footloose and before I watched The Breakfast. So it had to be probably the oh the oh no, it was the 13th. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. Wow, okay. I was doing pretty well, I think. Was it good? I'm interested in it. Yeah, it is. Yes, it's about pilots. Wings was, I mean, I'm sure for its time, it was, I mean, it had a story. It had a solid story, I think. Silent films are definitely, it's obviously not what I'm, like, used to watching, but, 25 Dragons Club, Bed Sheets, Sweet Todd, Sixth Sense, 12 Angry Men. This is, like, making me realize how much I watch this. Company of Strangers, Failments. Have I only watched 27? Am I missing something? That's weird. Well, I guess we'll just go off these 27. Oh, I know why. Because I was leaving out. It's because I was leaving out. What do you call? I left out Camp Rock. Jesus. Would you meet Dita? Yeah, on Dita's schedule, you can see there's an off collab actually. We're having an off collab on the 6th. So it's, yes, I will be seeing her. I will be seeing her quite a few times actually. So yeah, I will be seeing her. Breakfast Club used to be on the TV. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, I forgot about Hairspray. That's why. I can't believe I forgot about Hairspray because that ended up being like one of my favorites. I forgot about Hairspray and I forgot about Camp Rock. Me and Iku watched Camp Rock together this month. Yes, it was okay, there we go. Twelve Angry Men, yeah. I have a question about the vacation. If the two parents will be going to Japan, no. We will all be going. We will all be going overseas together. So, yeah. She just said she wouldn't work on her vacation. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, you guys. Look at her schedule. Look at her schedule. And Shawshank Redemption. Shawshank Redemption is a good one. My mother loves Shawshank Redemption. Hi, Allie. Studying for a test semester. I just wanted to say hi to you and timekeepers and you have a good vacation. Thank you. Thank you, always. Thank you to my water cap. Water cap? My water bottle cap. Good luck on your test. Yeah, Camp Rock. My nostalgia for Camp Rock has caused me to have rose-tinted glasses when rewatching it. See, that's what I thought too. That's what I thought was gonna happen to me. But I actually have an opinion about Camp Rock. Okay, let's actually get started. I also want to order lunch. Have a chat over lunch. Okay, there we go. Now there's 29. Okay. Oh, this is what... Hello, Ganali. Hello! I just joined. What's happening? We're talking movies. Oh no, did I put some in? Oh no. I need to delete this. I need to delete. I accidentally put in like all the movies in like 20 times. Oops. I was making movies. Yes. Shawshank was always on. Oh, Cool Hand Luke. I've never heard of that. Ollie movie. Ollie Mark movie. marathon. Marathon. The fact that I was able to watch 29 movies. Well, actually, technically not all of the watching of this. Of these movies happened in March. Some of them happened like yesterday. Some of them happened since we've entered April. But you know. Gwen looks really good. A brutal movie. That sounds. It depends on what you mean by brutal. If you mean like depressing, like I'll watch it. If you mean like lots of action and like muscly men doing things, then I'm not sure. I mean like I'll still watch it. I'm just not super into it probably. There we go. Okay, we're good. Also, I'm gonna change the ratings a little bit. We were ranking with like S, A, B, C, but I think I'll rate it by. I think we'll change the thing to show by stars, so like 5 stars. Like 5 stars for 5 stars. Four stars. And like stars. And 1 star. I think that's how we'll rate our movies today. There's no gore. Okay, I mean it was just depressing. Hey, watch them. Exactly. All right. Let me. I literally forgot how to do this. There we go. Okay. Let me figure out how. Some food. What did you all have for food? Someone mentioned nuggies. Someone was like, how long has it been since you had nuggies yesterday? And I was like, been a while. Been a while. So, I think that's what I am. Tokimori, irasshai! Watch a lot of films lately. Yeah, see, I'm a late. What do you call? I call it a late bloomer when it comes to films because like I didn't really care about them. I didn't care, but I just was like not as interested in movies, I guess, until recently. I finally like woken up to the art of cinema. That is not to say that I have good taste in movies, because I don't. I only watched 2 films last month. You know, some people go through life and they don't watch any, so that's still something. Alright, hold on, let's why does it look like that? Why does it look like that on screen? There we go. There we go. 家族旅行で必ず食べるものってある？たこ焼きとか。家族旅行で必ず食べるもの？やっぱ国によるからな。あ、痛い。国によるからな。なんかね、実家に帰るんだったら、まあ、お母さんのね、なんか手作り料理とかね。Everyone has you in Nuggies. Nuggies! 家族旅行、あ、そば。へえ、そうなんだ。Alright, so there's a lot of movies I watched so far this year since that came out last year. Ah! Hairspray was John... yes? I think so? Whoa. Like, the director? In the director? I actually don't know. I will say I loved Hairspray, you guys, like... Oh no, it's, But you mean John Travolta? You mean John Travolta? Because John Travolta is in that movie and he was so good. I've cried it, yeah. John Waters from Pink Floyd, or are we talking about someone else? Are we talking about another John. John Travolta's in here. Anyway. I think I watched the older Hairspray. Oh, the 1980 some. Well, the 1980 something. I think that's still valid. I think it's still valid. It's just not a musical. Weird. Yes, I did watch Weird. 旅行で食べるマックは美味しい。なるほど。なんかね、昔、今はそんなことをやってないんだけど、子供の時はなんか、あれなんだよね。さくらんぼ狩り毎年行ってたんだよね、家族で。その親戚とかも含めてみんなで、朝早く起きて、お互いの車とかに乗って、みたいな、言ってたけど、その時必ず朝マック食べてたんだよね。それがすごい、記憶に残ってる。Hello, welcome in. Thank you very much for stopping by. Alright, you guys, let's talk movies. Actually, no, let's not talk movies because I want to order McDonald's. Anyway, but I will, as I order McDonald's, I will talk movies. So, let's see. Casino Royale. You're not going to like my opinion about James Bond because I don't like action movies in general. I watched it because, so let's go through each of the thingies. Let's go through each of the missions that I was following Letterboxd March Scavenger Hunts like missions. So each of these movies is there's a specific reason why I watched all of these movies pretty much. But I did not watch. So out of the movies, there were two that I did not watch, and one was the movie that was for the 27th, which was like National Joe Day or something. So I had this Nicolas Cage movie called Joe on my list that I did not end up watching, just because I didn't have time. And then I also didn't watch the baseball film. There was a baseball film that came out before the year 2000, so I did not watch The Sandlot either. I was like down to my like last few movies, and I was like, I need to choose which one I want to like prioritize because I know I'm not gonna be able to watch them all before stream. And I was like, yeah, we're gonna watch Hairspray. So, yeah. 家族旅行だとどうでドライブする今思うと多かったな。そうだよね。It was really, really fun because we got to watch it with Ali. Yeah, I do think that James Bond is kind of like a man's movie. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. I also don't think it's like a. I was not a fan. I don't like modern James Bond one. Older James Bond is cooler for me because they all. Oh, I see. But Sandlot was good. You need to watch Sandlot. Okay, I will. Sandlot is strong. The Boys vibe. I like the like little. Like, I don't know, like Stranger Things was cute because like the kids were in it. So like I'm hoping that The Sandlot has a similar feel. I do plan to watch it. I do plan to watch the remaining two movies. Maybe on the plane or something. But yeah, man, yeah, right? マック以外、そうだね。そのハンバーガーとかちょうどいいんだよね。だから、向こうって本当に、やっぱドライブスルー、まあスタバとか今、スタバとかあるんだけど、大体ドライブスルーって言ったらバーガーなんじゃないかなと思う。Years ago, yeah. Inside, I was a boy. That's true. That's true. You're right, but I also don't enjoy like sports. Yeah. Sandlot is one of my childhood movies. Yeah, I definitely have to watch it. That's one that I was really. I started watching it yesterday actually. But could not finish it. In the same breath, you could say Camp Rock as a girls' movie. You might be right about that, but is Camp Rock really? But I feel like, is Camp Rock, like, objectively a good movie? Like, I feel like James Bond, like, I feel like if I was into that kind of stuff, like, I would have enjoyed it like a normal person. But, like, I'm not, so... But is Camp Rock enjoyable? Like, So, okay. Let's go through each day. First movies. Yeah, I also don't know the rules to a lot of sports, so, like, I was watching The Sandlot, I need to finish it, but, like, I was watching The Sandlot, and they were, like, in this year... This person made a historic something when they were in 23 outs and 6 in the innings and the 5 what, and I was like, I'm lost. Like, I don't know what that means. Yeah, Daniel Craig's character is kind of unlikable. Yeah, I kind of felt that too. I did not feel like any of the characters while I was watching James Bond were like very likable. Like James Bond is kind of stuck up the whole time, and the girl's kind of being like, she's a little bit of a bitch the whole time. Like, I don't know. Always dislike my. Okay. So maybe I don't know. I feel like if I I'm trying to think like objectively. You know what I mean? Like if I think like maybe I would have liked James Bond if I liked action, but it looks like the opinions on James Bond are a little split. Okay, so the first one that I watched this month was this one, and it still remains up here because I bawled. I hate this movie. It made me cry too much. Anyway, no, I liked the dog. What can I say? And I cried a lot. This movie made me sob so much that I was like, I laid down afterwards and my nose like was just like stuffed with like tears. I mean, that's not how it works, but like I was so upset that like I couldn't breathe. Like I could not breathe. I'm still crying over Enzo. Yes, dog movies always hurt. Yes. I think I'm really excited to watch this with Iku, but I'm pretty sure she'll be crying in the first 5 minutes. So, yeah. Yeah, older James Bond. I mean, like I'd be open to watching it if someone was going to be like, okay, Aoi, let's sit down and watch it. But I probably won't watch it like on my own. You know what I mean? But yeah, Art of Racing in the Rain, about a dog. It's about a dog's life, and it was cute, and it was emotional, and it has a surprisingly low rating. I mean, like, I can understand why, but it's great. Oh my god. It made me so emotional. I wanted to curl up and cry. And I did. Have you seen the John Wick movies? No, I have not. I don't really plan to either, but apparently they're good. It wasn't just Enzo I got attached to either. Yeah, Dave. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. The whole movie. It went on like a downhill. Like halfway through, it was so happy, and I was like, oh my god. Like, oh, this is such a. I was like, oh my god, this is such like a cute movie, and then it went downhill, and I was destroyed. This movie destroyed me. Yeah. Because of the rating. That's true. Yes, so good movie. I liked Enzo. I liked the dog. Number 2, yes, James Bond or Daniel Craig movie was the second, the second mission of the month. So I watched both a Daniel Craig and a James Bond movie, because he plays Bond. I was not super into this movie because I just wasn't super into it. Nothing against the movie. I am just not a fan of action, and I was like, I'm not really here for the gambling or the hot girls or the jumping off roofs and stuff. But if you're not here for any of that, why are you here, right? So, I don't know. It was not enjoyable for me, but I can understand why people enjoy the franchise. The third thingy, honestly, everything above 4 stars, like, I would probably watch again. Like, I think that's my like opinion. That's my like line, you know what I mean? Number 3, the mission for day 3 was to watch a politics themed movie, especially if it's about an investigation. I watched a Spotlight, which is an Academy Award winner. But I kind of have to put it here because like I fell asleep. I wouldn't watch this again, but I enjoyed it like okay. Like yeah, and the fact that it's like based on true events and like they had like the whole thing. Honestly, when movies are based on true events, my favorite part is the very end when you get to know like what actually happens, you know? Yeah. Yeah, Spotlight's not an easy film. Yes, exactly. I enjoyed it as well, but would I watch it again? Probably not. Yeah, but it is a good movie. Yeah, it definitely like it borders on here for me, but I don't think I would watch it again just because like it was I wouldn't say it's slow, but like it's lots of just like talking. It's talking from beginning to end, which is, I mean, makes sense. But yeah, the script is very good. Yeah, it is a bit like depressing. It is a bit depressing. Good movie, never watching again. Exactly. Yeah. And for me, like, my enjoyment of films is like, can I recommend this to my friends and say let's watch it together again? Like, would I want to watch Spotlight with like, again with like my parents, because I don't know, my mom, I don't know if my mom's seen it. Like, would I watch it with her? Like, maybe not. But I did like this movie. I did enjoy this movie like a regular person. Yeah, good movie, never watching again. I have a few of those actually. Let's see. Day number 4 was watch a movie set in ancient Rome or Greece. I'm sorry to anyone who like really enjoys this movie. I'm sorry. I will say that I laughed like a good amount. It was 300. I watched 300 and I don't know what I was watching. Yeah, it's a meme. It's a meme. I kind of watched it for the memes. What was I watching? Like, I don't know. The first one? I did. Yes, the first one, probably. Yeah, overly manly movie. Yes, the filming in this movie, I liked, like, the colors in this movie. It was all, like, very dark. But then I was like, they're all in slow motion. They're all, like, practically naked. And they're all, like, cutting each other's heads off. I think that, like, at least, I guess it did have story. I did like the makeup, like the special effects on it were really cool. Like the special effects makeup was super cool. That's about it. Like buff dudes and shouting. Yeah, that's how I felt. I was like, I just watched 2 hours of almost naked men, buff men, yelling and killing each other's heads, cutting each other's heads off. Like, Gladiator has a very good rating, and it did like win an Academy Award, I believe. So it is on my list to be watched like someday. But so is what did go to battle in leather underwear. Yeah, I mean we do know that the Spartans were like crazy, right? But like, did they really go into battle half naked? I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't think so. Gladiator's way better. Yeah, Gladiator. I'm excited to watch Gladiator. Maybe I should have watched Gladiator for this month, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll get it someday. It was on my list anyway, and I tried to put movies on. I tried to choose movies that weren't on my list to begin with. So if they were women, would you like it more? Perhaps. Perhaps, and I'm saying that from like a very straight point of view. And like. Say about, yeah, you know, women 300, yeah, maybe, perhaps. All right, let's see. Number 5 is watch a movie that takes place in Los Angeles. For me, that ended up being Blade Runner, because that in a bonus points of it isn't about Hollywood, and so Blade Runner is where we went because it's set in futuristic Hollywood. Or Los Angeles, futuristic Los Angeles, and it has nothing to do with Hollywood because Hollywood, like, doesn't exist. Blade Runner, again, people are going to be, like, mad at me, I feel like, if I say this, but Blade Runner, it's like a high 2-star, like, low 3-star for me. It's like a 2.5 star. Maybe I need to make extra, hold on, maybe I need to make a half star or something. 300は時間経っても評価変わらないです。そうだね。Which cut did you watch? I watched, oh god, what are the cuts again? It wasn't the director's cut, it was like the final cut or something. Yeah, the original. I will say that I really appreciate the movies done in this time because like they look really cool. It's definitely, well, it's definitely not as low as Casino Royale. I will say that. Final cut. I will say that this director, for me though, redeemed himself with Alien a lot. I liked Alien. Yes, yeah, the visuals were really cool, and I think that's what brought it up 2 points. Also, talking about it on stream, they were like, I remember some people being like, Aoi, like, this was the point of the movie, and I was like, oh, like, I completely missed, like, the message or whatever, and I feel like if I had, like, gone back and watched the movie knowing that, I might have enjoyed it a little more. Yeah, I do like how it looked, and that's about it. But I mean, but yeah, I did, by the same director, I also watched Alien this month, and I really liked Alien, so, oh yeah, 2049, I do plan to watch 2049, though, I have not yet. I said I was going to order McDonald's, I did not. You know what, I'll do it after we finish this. Nar, order now. Order now. Food is okay. Let me get through. That's true. It'll take like 30 minutes to get here anyway. Number 6 is watch a Brendan Fraser movie. It says watch Journey to the Center of the Earth, and if you have not seen it, watch a Brendan Fraser movie. I had not seen Journey to the Center of the Earth, so I chose to watch it. And I'm not gonna lie, like, it was kind of like, objectively, this movie's like bad, question mark? I mean, not, yeah. Objectively, this movie's like bad, but like, it felt like I was watching like a Disney Channel over. I will say that a lot of my movies are going to end up in this 3-star category because like it's very like meh for me. But I felt like I was watching a Disney Channel original movie, and I didn't hate it. Like, I had fun with it, so hey. The CGI fish, yeah, I laughed. This movie actually made me laugh, like, because it was so just kind of like out there. Yeah, it happened. Exactly, yeah. I will say it's not as artsy as Blade Runner. I will say Blade Runner was pretty, like, artsy, like, sci-fi, 80s sci-fi artsy, but, like, this was just kind of, like, enjoyable, I would say. The fact that they just, like, the fact that they get shot out of the volcano and, like, just, what is it? They're, like, on a rock, and they just slide down the mountain on a rock and just land in, what is it? The grape fields at the end? Like, that made me, like... I was like, you know what? Good movie. Why not? The part where he runs away from the T-Rex just, like, screaming. Brendan Fraser's screaming is something else. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Like, they were they traded it to the farmer. They were like, oh, sorry, we, like, messed up your farm. Here's a diamond. Like, yeah. It was kind of a wacky movie, and I was into it. Let's see. Number 7 is, oh yes, it was watch a movie that won an Oscar for Best Costume Design. So I watched Cruella, which was it won Best Costume Design, like, last year or something. And, again, I will say that this was kind of meh. It was okay. I mean, was it wrong for me to laugh when the mom was thrown off the cliff? Honestly, no. Honestly, no. That movie, the whole movie was kind of like funny. But Emma Stone was good. I liked the acting. Yeah, I pretty much everything except the script. I understand that. I felt that a lot. Everything was like very nice about this movie. But like I couldn't really get into the characters like that much. As much as I wanted to, I think. I think because it was a Disney movie as well, like, I wanted to like the characters a lot more, but, like, I didn't. So. No idea how she goes from that to let's make a coat out of puppy. Exactly, right? Like, she has, like, it's supposed to be, like, her villain arc or whatever, but, like, she doesn't even kill the dogs. Like, well, it is a Disney movie, but she doesn't kill the dogs. Like, she likes the dogs. She likes dogs in general, so it's like, why does she want to make a coat out of puppies? Like, I'm not really sure, you know? I'm not sure. It was... Yeah, the pacing was a little weird to me. I mean, it was, again, like, it was very, like, meh for me. But it looked nice. Emma Stone had some drips. She was dripping. Emma Stone, yeah, she was, like, she was definitely, like, girl boss, like, yeah. It looked nice though. That's about it. Let's see. Number 8 is watch a movie about country music or featuring it in its soundtrack. So we watched Footloose, and I really like Footloose, and I would watch it again. Kind of just like a very feel good movie. Like don't have to think about much. It's got a simple story, like, and they just watching what's his name? Something Kevin Bacon. Watching him just like dance around in the empty parking lot. Like sure, that's a mood, you know. The original, yes, the original. Yeah, I don't think it's one of Disney. Yeah. I feel like Aladdin isn't very well liked because like all the adaptations of original like Disney cartoon movies like aren't very good. Jungle Book was good, but I kind of liked Aladdin. I would say I liked Aladdin better than Cruella. What was the country song of Footloose? So that was my question too. I don't think it was so much country music as it was like, what was it? I looked it up too because I was like, are we sure that Footloose is country? But I believe that you would call this like a country swing dance or something like that. I forgot what they called it, but in some people's minds, apparently this movie has like, yeah, like it has country music apparently. Yeah, some of them aren't. I have not seen Cinderella, the live action. Yeah, but the Jungle Book, I like the Jungle Book. I watched The Lion King, like, not, like, when I was back in Borgerland. I watched it in, like, January, just because, like, they were showing it on the TV. And it was okay. Again, like, it was okay, I guess. I don't think I've watched any of the live-action Disney remakes. I don't think you have to. The remake of Lion King. Beauty and the Beast was by far my least favorite, I will say. Country as a genre is varied, that's true. It's a tech demo. Yeah, I was like, dang, those lions look really real. That was about it. I was like, those are some pretty cool looking lions. That's about all I felt watching The Lion King. The quote unquote live action remake. I don't know if you can call that a live action. Because it's not. Like I thought it looked really cool, so I had to go out and like look it up afterwards. Like how they made it. Because I thought it was cool, but that's about it. Number 9, Disability Awareness Month. Watch a movie where the lead has a disability. Which one was that? Oh, Forrest Gump! I had no idea what we were talking about. I was like, what? I was like, what movie did we watch for that? Oh my god, it's Forrest Gump. I love Forrest Gump. I love Forrest Gump, like, the most out of all the movies I watched this month. I know, I'm late to the party, but, I'm late to the party, but it was so good. I sobbed so much. Me too. Me too. This is just a really good movie. Like, it was so good. Iku like hadn't seen like Forrest Gump all the way, or like she was saying like she watched it for class maybe one time, but like didn't really remember it. And so we watched a little bit of it the other day, and then she finished it on her own, and she messaged me and she was like, I finished Forrest Gump. And I remembered most of the movie, like almost all the movie, except for the ending. And I was like, oh no, because the ending killed me, you know? Yeah, I'm really glad I got to watch that movie with you. Wait, I'm really glad too. I'm so glad I did it as a watch-along. That was I think that was definitely my favorite watch-along this month. What did we watch? For watch-alongs, we did Shrek 2. We did Shrek 2, James Bond, and, Forrest Gump. So good. So good. Jenny really plays with, yeah, Jenny's so like troubled, and like I don't know, like I really wanted to like dislike Jenny, but like I couldn't like hate her, but like I did think that she needed help. And I guess she did get help like at the end. She probably got like therapy or something. Dan, best character. Yeah, Dan is so good. Yeah. Number 10. Number 10 is watch a movie starring someone who has earned an EGOT, which is, I forgot, what is it? An Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony? Is that what it is? Wait, what is, like, so it's someone who's won, like, all of those awards, and Audrey Hepburn is one of them. So I watched Funny Face. I have to put Funny Face, like, even though, like, musicals get, like, lots of extra points in my book, it kind of has to go... Honestly, I'm debating whether I liked it more or less than Casino Royale, which is a little scary. I suppose... You know what? No. I do think this was a very pretty movie, so I'm going to put it above. Yeah. Yeah. Dan's wife shared the name of the orangutan? Wait, what? The book. Oh, yeah, I've not read the book. Is it what? Wait, is Forrest Gump based off a book? Am I just... I skip funny face. I would say, from my perspective, this movie wasn't worth watching, and that's saying something because any movie that is a musical gives it extra points in my book. Like, you guys, I really enjoyed 13, the musical on Netflix, and like, that's not good. It's not good. It's objectively really bad, but like, I really liked it just because it had like music in it. But like, this movie did not make sense in... Actually, you know what? I've learned after watching Mary Poppins, I think I've learned that this is an aesthetic. I think movies from like this age, musicals from this age, like minus The Sound of Music probably, like they all tend to have very like musical numbers that are just too long. They're too long. Like, I'm like, is it over yet? And like, it's not. And I think of musical numbers as something that's there to like, I don't know. In my mind, like, it's there to sort of like flesh out characters and give a different, I don't know, give internal monologues or like conflict resolution to characters. That's how I feel about musical numbers. But like, I've learned that not all musicals feel the same way about that. Because Funny Face was one that had like insanely long musical numbers. There was a part at the end where they like go to rescue her or something, but they just end up dancing there for like 10 minutes. The story itself was really questionable to me because she's supposed to be this like dowdy sort of like bookkeeper. She's like, she works in a bookshop, and apparently she has a funny face. What does that mean? She's Audrey Hepburn. I remember I was reading the Letterboxd reviews for this one, and someone said like, if Audrey Hepburn's face is funny, then mine is hilarious. And I was like, you know what? That's a mood. Like, no one can look at this woman and say, oh my god, she's got a funny face. What do you mean funny face? She's the most like stereotypical like beautiful person ever. Anyway. Yeah, I agree. Yes, I agree that musical numbers should be there to like do something. Which is why, I don't know, musicals, so yes, musicals are my favorite genre of like media. Like, I will go watch a musical on stage, like, and pay money for it. Like, everyone knows that I'm very cheap and I don't want to spend money on like unnecessary like things. But musicals are things that I would like, it's a thing that I would like spend money on. So but yeah, so the fact that anyone could think Audrey Hepburn's face is like funny and cast her for this role is very amusing to me. And she also ends up falling in love. The main couple of the story is Audrey Hepburn and this man who is like 30 years older than her or something, like 20 years, 30 years older than her. It's a little strange. They meet in the bookshop. They like terrorize her bookshop in order to get like photos for a magazine. And then afterwards, they sing a song together. And do they? No, they don't. They stand there rearranging the books after the photography crew has gone. And she says that she's like, I like philosophy. And she's like, I'm into this thing about in philosophy called, I forgot what it was called, but like, and we know it talks about knowing what other people are feeling without having to like say anything. He's like, do you know what I'm feeling right now? And she looks at him and he kisses her. And then she sings a song about like, what is this feeling? Like, what happened to me? And it's like, bro, no. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Like, it's so... Like, it's got pretty sexist undertones as well. Like, I don't know. It is an old movie, so, like, I'm not going to, like, I'm not going to talk about sexism in movies that are this old because it's like, well, okay. But yeah, no, it's weird. Oh yes, empathicalism. Yeah. And then like her whole philosophy ends up being like a sham because like the guy who's like, what is it? The guy who like wrote the book, the professor that she was really interested in meeting in France, like he turned out to be like a creep. Like, I don't know. Yeah, look how funny Audrey Hepburn's face is. Ha ha ha, funny. You sure? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, and they had an excessively long musical number at the end that I was like sleeping through. Yeah, I don't know. So I love musicals, but this was like not it for me. I was like, this movie has so many problems. The only thing that was redeeming about this movie to me was that it looked very nice. Like, the shots were so pretty. Like, there's not a lot of movies where I think, oh my god, like, that's beautiful, because I really like don't like love nature or anything. I'm not like a, wow, I love the beauty of the hills and the sky, whatever. But there are a few shots in this movie that I thought were really like very aesthetically pleasing. And the nature shots, like the place where they like sing together and like fall in love or whatever, like that's a pretty cool place. But yeah. Anyway, so that was my opinion for funny face. Number 11. Watch a movie you consider overrated, and hey, maybe it will this time it'll change your mind. We watched 5 centimeters per second. I forgot this was another watch along, huh? This was another one. Roman Holiday. I did like Roman Holiday. I liked Roman Holiday a lot more than I thought I was going to. This movie just looks nice. No. I will say though that I feel like 5 centimeters per second has gone even lower in my eyes after watching Whisper of the Heart. Which musical has Gene Kelly dancing with Jerry from Tom and Jerry? I don't know. What is that? あれ、評価下がったかも。私、耳をすませばを見たから、なおさら下がったのかもしれない。うん。なぜかというと、耳をすませばが良すぎたから。うん。Whisper of the Heart Supremacy. Oh my god, it was so good. And that's why this one, okay, yeah. So it was like, did your rating go down? I'm like, yeah, it might have, because I rated a lot of these at the halfway point too. On the Town, okay. I remember liking 5 centimeters per second. I'm not going to like say too much. Actually, no, I will. This 5 centimeters per second is probably in my like top 2 Shinkai movies. And I will leave it at that. I thought that this movie was overrated because everyone was like, this movie made me cry. And I watched it and I was like, where did you cry? I didn't find a place to cry. That's how I felt about Your Name as well. Some people were saying like I cried during Your Name and I was like, where? 時間経ったら手紙をなくしたこと伝えなかったのを思い出して評価さらに下がった。そっちなんだ。It's, yeah, 5 centimeters per second's art was pretty. Yeah, again, it looks nice. It looks very nice. It takes time. Oop. Yeah, I didn't really get the characters 5 microseconds. Yeah, it was a little over dramatic for me. Yeah. And the music is very pretty. Yes, the music is pretty and it looks pretty. That's about it. I didn't love the characters. I didn't get the characters. I don't know. I think there's a message to be thought about in this movie, and I think it's a good message to think about, but the execution of it like made me not care that much. Yeah. Like I don't know. The message that I got from 5 centimeters per second is like, you know, life goes on, whatever. And they talk about Sakura, right? And it's like Sakura season. And you know how Sakura only lasts for like a week, you know? I think it's really, I think that it's very representative of like the relationship of these people, and like I did like the symbolism and the message in 5 centimeters per second, but the execution like hurt me physically. Like it was over dramatic, and I couldn't feel like sad or happy about it. I was just like, okay. I was like, okay, they moved on. That's cool. I couldn't get into it. Yeah. I don't know. Similar yeah, Garden of Words. I need to go back and rewatch that one because I don't remember it very much. The existentialism of life moving on, where you have to accept inevitability. Yeah. I think that there's a lot to be said about like human relationships, in this movie, but I was like, weren't there better ways to do it? I don't know. ネットフリのドラマ、あれいいんだ。あれ見たけど、見たっていうか、やるっていうのを見て、おーってなったんだけど、まだ見てない。まあ、見ようとは思っていなかった。でも、面白いって言うんだったら、全然見ても、かな。もうね、アニメも漫画見てないんだよね、実は。君1個だけ。Don't hang on to your childhood crush for 20 years or also KP times 100. Yeah. Teacher, student plus feet pics plus crying in the rain. Yeah, see, that's what I remember about it too. So it's kind of like rain. You know, the thing about the complaint that I have about Shinkai is that he wants to do the same thing 5 times in a row, and it doesn't work because, well, I mean, I don't know. It just seems very like わざとらしい。なんていうの? It feels so like, I don't know. It feels so like planned out. Like what's the word? I don't know what the word for it is, but you watch Garden of Words and Weathering with You, and you think, wow, Shinkai really wanted to draw some rain, you know? Like that's it. And like the food looks good, yeah. He still keeps doing it. It's true, and he still gets very popular with it. And like, at least it isn't Food of the Heart. I didn't watch that one actually. You watch it for the pretty pictures, exactly. I appreciate Shinkai. I will say that I feel like I slander Shinkai a lot. I don't dislike Shinkai that much. I think I just dislike the fact that he is like very, very, what do you call, like put on a pedestal of like creating like the greatest anime movies of like the century, but like where there are actually a lot of like other underrated things that could be talked about. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like アニメ漫画がおすすめだけど、あ、そうなんだ。漫画ちょっと読んでみたかったかも。Yeah, no, I do not dislike Shinkai in any way because I do think that his movies are like actually beautiful. But yeah, it irks me a little bit that like Your Name ended up being like one of the biggest like hits animated movies or something. Yeah, I also wouldn't say he is the greatest, because I think that his stories are lacking a lot. I didn't connect with Taki and like Mitsuha in Your Name. Like I felt like they're like, oh my god, we're trading places, and then zen it goes, and then he goes zen and then it's over, and then zen is over, and they're in love, and you're like, why did they fall in love? Like, we just listened to a Radwimp song, like that's it. Like, if this was a music video, I would have been satisfied. But, like, no, this is a 2-hour full-length movie. Why are they in love? Like, anyway, that is my complaint. That's my complaint about Kimi no Na wa. And then Weathering with You also has a similar vibe going on. They, like, play the Radwimp song and then it's over. TLDR, I guess we all need to listen to Radwimp songs and then we'll find like the love of our lives or something. 歌で評価を上げてる映画もあるからね。そうだね。間違いないね。I was actually more attached to the characters in Weathering with You, but the story was like, the ending, I wanted her to die. I wanted her to die in Weathering with You, but okay, like, maybe that was just me. I like the characters a lot more. Not because, and I didn't want her to die in Weathering with You because I didn't like her. That wasn't it. I liked her just fine. I liked all the characters in that movie. However, it was so strange to me how he was like, I need to go save her. And he like runs up into the sky and they like fly through the sky together and then it never stops raining. Like, he sacrificed, if you think about it, it's like the trolley problem, you guys. Would you save the life of one girl so that the rest of the country just falls into eternal rain? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not sure. I've never heard a better synopsis. That's literally it, though. It's like, they're like, oh my god, we're trading places. And then Zen plays, and they're in love, and then he goes on a journey to find her, and realizes they're not in the same timeline. And then somehow they meet each other again. All I know is the flying scene. Yeah, and the thing is, like, anime movies, I've learned that anime movies, probably thanks to Ghibli, I could be wrong about this, but probably thanks to Ghibli, like, anime movies love to draw people, like, flying, like, in the sky. Like, I don't know. 特に秒速5センチメートルはその映画で誕生した歌じゃない。あ、そうだね、そうだね。If it was you, yes. It was, thank you. You know, if you would save me, part of me wants to be like, you don't have to save me at that point though. If you're going to let Japan just fall into eternal rain, like, it's okay. Like, I'll be fine, you know? The issue is that other studios can't do it nearly as well, right? Yeah, I think the execution of Weathering with You is supposed to make you think that the rain didn't cause problems because there's a line about how Tokyo... Oh, okay. Either way, that sounds really bad for the environment. Like, I don't know, am I being too realistic about this? Do I need to just accept it as it is? Do I need to just say, like, oh, Disney magic, whatever, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know. They want more movies. They want more people to fall in love. Everyone needs to listen to Zen Sensei. あと男女が入れ替わるのは角川映画の転校生が元ネタだと思う。いや、そうだよ。よくあるといえばよくある話だし、そうなんだよ。Yeah. They should just get tax breaks in Japan. Honestly, yeah, just make it easier to have children in this country, I guess. I don't know. Maybe. Just a thought. I think my issue is that the flood should have been shown as a... Yeah, you know what? I definitely agree with that because the rain starts going and it's like, it's just flooding and it's like, just, they're like, and he picks up the girl from the sky, they come down from the sky together, and then the narration is like, and then it didn't stop raining for 20 years after that. Like, wait, whoa. Like, and they're just fine. They meet at like that area between Tabata and like the next station or whatever, and they're like, oh, wow, it's you! And then it's like over. It's like, what about the rain though? That's what the flood didn't matter. Yeah, because they're like, oh, all that matters is that these two characters get like reunited at the end. But again, I will say that I like the characters in Weathering with You. I felt as if they were more fleshed out than the Kimi no Na wa characters, because like, what can someone tell me the characteristics of Taki in Your Name? What is he? Like, I don't know. Like, he doesn't have characteristics. I don't know where he's a boy. And like, Mitsuha's only like defining characteristic is that she's like an outdoorsy girl, but like she hates her life in the country. Like, that's it. Like, are these supposed to be self-inserts? Like, I don't understand. Anyway. Rain begins, refuse to elaborate, continues to follow. Exactly. She's a shrine maiden, yes. She's like, oh, she likes her, she's fond of her little sister and her grandma. She wants to go to the city. She's tired of her country life. She's also a shrine maiden. I don't know. Taki's taste hot. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't know what he was supposed to be. Like, what was his character? Do I have to go back and watch this movie again? I've already seen it like 3 times. Like, also, is it weird that I've watched this movie 3 times, even though that, like, I don't like it? Anyway, also, I haven't ordered my McDonald's. I'm gonna do that. Let's see. How we ordered. What shall we order today? You know, I was just... It just... I don't know. I don't know, you guys. Also get this? Part of me is craving a Big Mac, but I'm not going to get a Big Mac because I know I will not finish it. Too big. It's too big. Yeah, I'm gonna get... Maybe you're tsundere for it. Maybe. But it's also because, like, I watched it once in theaters here, and then I watched it once in theaters in the States because my friends wanted to go and watch it in the States. And then I watched it once with my mom, and my mom didn't like it either, so I'm just gonna say that. Hi guys, hello, welcome in. I forget my romance and dumb high school rom-com anime. I feel that. I feel that. Well, I get a double cheeseburger. That actually sounds kind of good. But I could get, but at that point, might as well just get a regular cheeseburger. I actually like, I enjoy cheese and buns more than I enjoy like the actual meat. Is it worth a double cheeseburger? Japanese mac, yeah, it does look, it is healthier. I'm curious about the cheese teriyaki burger as well. So like I'm debating whether to get, oh my god, is it actually gonna take that long to get here? Okay, I need to order this now. Okay, I mean either way we're gonna get nuggies because that was the that was the plan for the day. Nuggies. We'll get... Could get fries. I guess if I have to... Okay, cheese. Guess I'll just... Maybe I'll just get a cheese. How much can you eat in one sitting? Not very much. That's why I'm kind of like... on the fence about this right now. Why is the double cheeseburger more expensive than the chicken filet, yo? I want to try other countries' McDonald's. Yeah. I will say Japan feels healthier. If also like their nuggies have more meat in them. I feel like that's. I could get the. I like the chicken filet or not, but it's only good when it's like crispy and like. So maybe I'll just get a cheeseburger. Why are nuggies sold out? Nuggies! Nuggies! You go into all the drive-thrus and just my soundbite plays. Could just get a regular ass cheeseburger. No onions, please. Thank you. Fries, maybe? Oh no, I still need 100. What? Still missing a little bit. Nuggie call, yeah. Prism Agent, imagine Prism Agent Happy Meal toys. That sounds great. Guess I could get a drink? I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to do that though. I feel like if I'm gonna get... Actually, okay. This is so... Why is this such a tough decision to make? Nagi, Nagi と叫びたがってるんだ。そうなんです。どうかな? I have like a really weird like... I could just get like 2 burgers. Oh, this chicken thing. This chicken crisp is only... Okay, let's just add this in. Great. Oh, perfect. Okay. What we will eat for the day. I hope this comes earlier than 1:30. I don't know why this is so... I don't know why that's so, like, late. This better come earlier. Okay. Great. Oh, I forgot to get ketchup. Dang it. Whatever. I will use my own ketchup, I suppose. When did McDonald's come to Japan? That's a good question. On Tuesday, July 20th, 1971, Japan's first McDonald's shop opened suddenly on the first floor of Mitsukoshi department store in Ginza. Huh. I keep calling poor Meno to get confused. Oh my goodness. Did she read your whole name? What would be your custom McDonald's meal? Nuggies. My kind of like go-to, I will say, is like a cheeseburger. Just like a cheeseburger, like nuggies and like a small, like a 5-piece nuggies was, yeah. It's 5-piece what they have here. I think if it was Borderland, it might be like a 6. I might put it like a 6-piece or something. And then like a small fries is like my go-to order. But I do like chicken. I do like chicken, so like if it was like, if someone told me to design a burger, like it might be like a chicken burger. I don't know. Ever been to McDonald's? No, don't talk about McDonald's with me, because if you talk about like, if anyone talks about like embarrassing like misconceptions that they had about like anything, like if you have, my most embarrassing misconception when I was a child is that McDonald's was actually real. Like I literally, this was like me in elementary school. I went around telling my friends that like in Japan, it was not McDonald's, it was McDonald's. Like, I went around saying, you guys, did you know that in Japan, it's not McDonald's? They turned the M upside down and it's a W instead. And I only thought this because I watched anime and they only have McDonald's. I didn't know about copyright. I was in elementary school. So I was like, oh my god, did you know? So we just ended the same, oh my god. Okay, I'm so glad I'm not alone. I hope my friends didn't believe me, but maybe they did. I hope they didn't like go into adulthood with that knowledge, because like, yeah, yeah. Anyway, I forgot to ask for ketchup. I really like McDonald's ketchup, you guys. Whatever. Oh, stop. Wait, I need to. Someone tell Iku. I guess I can tell Iku. Let me tell Iku. They're doing like Doraemon McDonald's toys right now. Let me message her saying they're doing Doraemon toys for Happy Meals. Okay, there we go. There's Calpis and Calpicos as a precedent. Yeah, although there's like Calpico. Isn't Calpis written on the bottles in overseas too? I don't know. Also, yeah, it's the off-brand stuff. And I wasn't aware. I was too young. I didn't know that they were doing that to like avoid copyright or something. That's like nothing compared to some of the stuff some of us thought in elementary school. I thought my teachers were basically enslaved. Oh my goodness, they lived. What is Doraemon even about? It's like about a robot cat with no ears that like comes from the future to like look after this boy. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't really... I have not seen very much of Doraemon. I've seen like a few movies thanks to Iku, and I've seen like the first... a few episodes in class. That's about it. I used to think Gundam is called Gundam Puramo since the Doraemon comic translated literally like that. Oh! No, I thought Gampura and... Yeah, I didn't understand what Gampura was for a while because it showed up in Keroro, but like, he talks about it as Gampura, and I was like, what is that? You know? I once bought a melon soda from a sushi stand. That was good stuff. Melon soda is pretty good. If I liked carbonated drinks, I would drink melon soda more often. I thought melon bread is filled with melon jam because of yakitate. Melon bread had me like bamboozled at first because when I tried it, I was like, this doesn't taste like what I was expecting it to taste like, you know? Like, I was expecting it to taste more like melony, but it just has like a very like... it's sweet. It's sweet bread. It just like has a very subtle like sweetness. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Domino has a lot of sugar. I haven't had Domino in a while. Actually. Okay, what's my next thing? Let's see. Watch a movie nominated. Oh, I went on a Shinkai rant. That's right. Number 12. The Oscars. Watch a movie nominated for an Oscar this year. What was that? The Fabelmans. I watched The Fabelmans. Yeah, I like this movie a lot. I would say it goes like, in terms of like funness, I mean like it's not as fun as Footloose. I will say that, but I mean it's autobiographical. It's heartwarming. But it's also heart-wrenching. Like I enjoyed Fabelmans. The ending, I was gonna say the ending was a little like, the ending seemed a little incomplete to me, but then you have to take into account that like Steven Spielberg is like not dead or anything, so it's like, and also because he's like making it about himself, he can't put in the end like Steven Spielberg went on to direct like X amount of movies, because that sounds like a self-plug, you know. But The Fabelmans was good. Recommend. It's about the magic of movies and family trauma. I guess it's not too much about trauma. I like this Fabelmans. Yeah, as far as Spielberg goes, though, don't think it's one of his best. I agree with that. I liked it. I can't keep a straight face watching. Yeah, wait, I watched that guy in I watched him in Little Miss Sunshine, like, not even too long, like, maybe in, like, early February or something. Like, it wasn't very long ago. And so watching him in that, like, I had to... So afterwards, when I looked up the character list, I was like, wait. Yeah, he looks so young. It looked boring to me. I also thought, like, it might not be very... I don't know, like, the trailer didn't really do the actual film justice. I thought that the Jesus scene, you guys, the Jesus scene where like she brings him into his room and she's like, we're gonna pray together. She's like, oh, you're Jewish, so you're my Jesus or something. That I died. I was actually like dying in the theater because I was like, what am I watching right now? Like, pacing, yeah. The first half went by really fast. I really enjoyed the first half, and the second half felt very slow to me. But I enjoyed it enough. Like, I like the themes of family and stuff. Yeah, no, the Jesus scene was so weird. It was so weird. It was like it was really funny. Yeah, I like that one. Number 13. Watch a happy movie that takes place in high school. What did I watch for this? Oh, it was The Breakfast Club. Is this movie happy? I suppose it is. Oh, no. I like this one too. Would I watch it again though? Like, it's a solid, like, I don't want you to make people think that like 3 stars isn't good, because like I did enjoy this movie. This is the point I stopped being able to keep with. Honestly, you're so valid, because this is also the point where I stopped keeping up with movies. I've watched 4 movies in the last like 2 days. Don't you forget about me. Yeah. This movie, I liked I think like the point that I want to emphasize about The Breakfast Club is that I was never bored. I was never bored watching The Breakfast Club. But I am curious as to why they all had to fall in love at the end. Like, yeah. Why'd they fall in love? Like, the boy was so, like, mean to her the whole time, and at the end they're kissing. Like, what happened? But it was a fun movie. I will say it was fun, and I was entertained. I was thoroughly entertained the whole time. But I had a lot of questions as well. But it was okay. Pretty good. Number 14, Pie Day. Watch a movie about pie. We watched Sweeney Todd. I watched this movie. I'm gonna put this here for now. The twist was good. I really like. I feel like the end of the movie kind of made up for like the rest of it, in my opinion. That's why I'm kind of like. Maybe I'll put it. That's like a low. It's like a low 4. Cause when I watch it again, yeah. Was it a musical? Yeah. Do I like musicals? Yeah. Yeah. I think it's like a low 4. It's like a 3.5 for me, I guess. Yeah. 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 1がそう結構ねこれねそうだね逆に多分この1になるもの多分後で調整しなきゃいけないなと思ってる。今星2になってるものを星1にしなきゃいけない時が来るんじゃないかなって思っている。I need to actually sit down and watch the Tim Burton film. I want to watch a stage recording. Yeah. I do want to watch every like musical movie that I watch. What movie adaptation of a musical I watch makes me just want to go watch it in theater, not in theaters, in like on stage. Some spectate that is based on real life happening. Sweeney Todd? No way. パリギュラ効果で見たくなるかもね。確かに。My order really going to take that long? Dang, okay. Are they that busy? Yeah, literally my closest McDonald's is like a 20-something minute walk away. Like, are you kidding me? Like, why? Okay. Anyway. McDonald's, hurry. I know, right? What? Same scenario with the Jonathan Larson musical, Rent. I went to watch a stage recording and then... I wish I had seen the stage movie. Actually, no. Maybe it was good that I watched the movie first because, like, my expectations weren't, like, as high. Because, like, the movie is good, but, like, it's definitely for people who like musicals. Like, I don't think you're going to enjoy that movie very much if you don't like musicals. Just like I don't know. That's just how I feel. But watching Rent on stage was incredible. Like, everyone was so talented. Dang. They're still digging the potatoes. It's that fresh. It's just that fresh. Victoria to England was crazy. So, yeah, if that's the case, like, I'm scared of Victorian England. Anyway. 300はコメディとして見てたよ。そうだね。いや、私も笑ってたよ。ずっと笑ってたんだけど、それ終わって、なんか、 今本当に楽しめたのかなって思ったら、いや、わかんないなっていう。Time travel to the 70s. Wow. Watching movies that were made in the 80s makes me want to like go to the 80s and like live in it. Did you watch the recording of the Broadway premiere? No, I went and saw it. I went and saw it in person. It was last year. They did a tour. What was it? I believe they did it I think they did like a world tour pretty much of like, what was it called? It had a name, but I forgot what it was called. Yeah, I went to see it. It was insane. And then I watched the movie before I went though. 筋肉、そうだね。筋肉しか記憶、いや、そうなんだよ。もうほとんど裸じゃん、あれ。Have you ever seen Last Samurai? I have not. But it is something that I know that I like probably should watch. I just haven't. Oh my god, can they hurry up with my order? I really should have ordered earlier if I knew it was gonna take this long. Thanks for the stream. I have to call in a night here, but hope you have a great trip. See you when you get back. Thank you! Yes, I will go have fun. See you on the other side. One of my favorite things about Letterboxd is finding... yes, okay. Number 15 is watch a movie that has under 50k watch, the lower the better. I watched The Company of Strangers because I believe Marcel the Shell... The director of Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, I think, was talking about this movie in an interview, and I got curious about it, so I watched it. For me, this one falls like here. And this is because... There's, actually, honestly, maybe it's more like a here. Actually, I don't know. Dan, yes, that one, him, Dan, Mr. Dan. 監督だけ楽しんだって感じ、確かに。This one, it was an aesthetic. It's, you like cute girls doing cute things? What about old people doing cute old people things? Like, if I pass out soon, have a good trip. Thank you! Arigato. Yes, this was literally just like six old ladies in the woods. That's it. This one, it's called The Company of Strangers, or I believe the original title is The Good Company of Strangers, something like that. Yeah. I fell asleep. I physically could not get through this movie because I kept falling asleep. I fell asleep like every 15 minutes. So, yeah, Granny's doing cute things. Old Person Yuri Camp, yeah. It is adorable. If you like old people movies, and I do, I like watching old people do cute things, and that was this. Strangers in Good Company. There we go. Yeah. Not bad. Did I have fun with this movie? I might have had more fun in Journey to the Center of the Earth. However, the ending made me pretty happy, and like, I don't know, a lot of the fun thing about this movie, and I think what makes it really unique, is that most of it is improvised, apparently. Like, they just gave the old ladies like a general setting for the movie, and they were like, have fun, go at it. And so they pretty much just like live. Their bus crashes. So the story is like the bus crashes and they have to like live with each other, like in the forest, near a lake in the forest, like for 2 days or something. And it's literally just them like talking about their lives and like having fun. It's very like cute. It will put you to sleep. It put me to sleep multiple times. I think I fell asleep at maybe 4 times while watching this movie, so I had to keep like stopping it, and like it took me many days to get through this movie. So but yes, it is a pleasant movie. It will put you to sleep. And they're cute. The old ladies are cute. So hey, maybe I should rate this higher, cause maybe I should rate this higher just because like cute old ladies, but like it was just a nice watch, I guess. Did I like it better than Blade Runner? I might have, actually. Well, yeah, no, I think I liked it. It because it felt more like it's a bit of a documentary, honestly. Like it's just old ladies talking about their like lives, which is it's cute. It's very cute. Yeah, I liked it. I liked it, but it took me a really long time to get through it. So I think if I wasn't so concerned about actually finishing the movie, I would have even enjoyed it more. But every time I watched it, it annoyed me that I wasn't able to finish it. So like, yeah. Tokimori, irasai! Kite kurete arigatou. Like the Tetris movie doc. I haven't seen that one yet. I've been curious about it though. The old ladies talk about their real lives. They are. Yes. There are like real pictures of the old ladies and like when they were younger and like, yeah. It's just kind of like a cute movie. It's good? Okay, I'll have to watch it. Number 16. Bruce Willis. Let's honor his legacy and watch one of his films. What was the Bruce? Oh, The Sixth Sense. Oh, I really like Sixth Sense. I really like Sixth Sense. And like, yeah, no, it was so good. It's so good. I love it. And I will say, at like 56 minutes in, I figured it out. Like I knew. I was like, oh, I was like, oh, he. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't spoil it for anyone. Has anyone not watched The Sixth Sense? The apartment scene. Yeah. Don't worry about spoilers. Okay. But it's such a good one. It's such a good spoiler. Like it's like the plot twist or whatever. The Twitch is such a meme now. Everyone knows. Okay, yeah. Okay. If you don't care about it, it's a good twist though. Like he like, is it worth watching knowing the twist? I don't know. Is it? I don't know. You tell me. Is it? I don't know. It is a really good twist. Someone gives me a thumbs up. I wish I could give you the thumbs up. Okay, yeah, take your headphones off. Anyway, it was so, but it's mind blowing. Okay, so story, you know, we know this. So story is kid sees dead people. Man is a psychiatrist and he wants to help this boy, because he couldn't help this other boy who like came and like attacked him one night, and then you find out at the end that the main guy is actually dead. The reason it was easy to tell though, the reason it was easy for me to tell was that he wasn't, there are no scenes of that man interacting with anything or anyone. So, because like he tries, you see that there's the scene where he sits down with his wife and she kind of like, it looks like she's angry and she like takes the thing. But it didn't make sense to me because after that she was watching her wedding videos. And I was like, no, like there's no way, like something's wrong. I was like, something's off. Yeah. It was so, I really felt that something was off. And so, yeah. So when, so 56 minutes in, I had an aha moment. Yeah, because he wasn't interacting with anyone. Like, he doesn't exchange words with anyone besides the boy. And so it hit me when the boy sat there and he said, I see dead people. And like, and I was like, Ties is probably his best movie. Oh, okay. I'm definitely curious about more of this man's movies. Yeah. No, I really like The Sixth Sense. Because I mean, yeah, I think the twist was like fun. I'm sure if I went and rewatched it, because like at the end he realizes he has no like he has, his back is like bleeding or something, and I feel like if I had known like that was what it was, like I'm pretty sure if I went back and rewatched it, like you would see like no shots of his back, probably, which I thought was really cool. I think that there are a lot of like there are probably a lot of like Easter egg things that go into there. Pulp Fiction. I definitely want to watch Pulp Fiction as well because it's such like a classic. Is it safe? Yes, because someone give ID the thumbs up. I'm done talking about this movie. It was good. Anyway, I really like this movie. That's it. Let's see. Happy St. Patrick's Day! Yes, either watch a movie about getting very intoxicated, drunk, watch a movie... Leaving Las Vegas. Oh... Here. I was expecting to like this one a lot more, but it was just kind of on the whole depressing. There was a Letterboxd review that gave this film like a low rating as well, and it said Nicolas Cage gets drunk and has sex, and that's the whole movie. I couldn't have agreed with that more, because that's how I felt about the whole movie. Like, it's very depressing, and yet I don't actually feel bad. I don't feel that bad. I mean, like, yeah. I thought it looked good. It did win some awards. And my expectations for this one were higher because I like depressing movies. But this one was just kind of like, bro was drunk the whole time. Like, there's not... I mean, maybe I think that's the point, actually. There are no, like... there are no points at which you see Nicolas Cage, like, actually being, like, the character. Yeah. I saw another Letterboxd review saying it's about a couple struggles to do normal activities. Gave me a new perspective, but I couldn't handle it. Yeah. Yeah, this one was, like, a hard watch. Just because, like, it was depressing, and also... It was depressing, but I couldn't really, like, feel for the characters that much. I saw another review that was like, why does this director insist on blasting the songs in my ears? And I was like, you know what? That's also very accurate. Like, the sound levels in this movie go from like here to like blowing out your ears with like random ass music. It was okay. But actually no, I did not enjoy this movie. It was like a painful watch for me. Have you seen The Menu? Not yet. It's on my list. I'll probably watch it on the plane, honestly, because I really want to see that one. A great Nicolas Cage movie. I didn't watch Joe. I was supposed to watch Joe this month, but I haven't seen it yet. Red Rock West. I actually haven't seen many Nicolas Cage movies at all, so... Yeah, I also could not handle this movie for a few reasons, I guess. Number 18. Go to... Wait. That's wrong. I rated The Fabelmans too early. Number 18 is go to a movie theater to watch a movie, and I went to watch The Fabelmans. That was this. Yes. Because it just started showing, like, early last month in, Japan, so I went to see it in theaters. So, oops. Yes, that was wrong. What I actually watched for the Academy Awards was the bed sheets of Ed Sheeran. And, this is hard for me because I never want to watch this movie again. So I guess I have to put it, like, here. Maybe it's not a good idea to base these whether I would watch it again or not. Because, like, I do think this was, like, a pretty okay movie. Add a Nightcrawler to the play movie list. They're really good. Okay. Nightcrawler. What's Nightcrawler? Movie looks odd. Is it good? Depressing? It's really depressing. The Thriller? Couldn't get The Fabelmans in theaters around here, so I took my dad to watch Demon Slayer. Oh, hey! The dark one. Oh wow, it's nominated. It was nominated for a something. Nightcrawler. Let me add it to my watch list on Letterboxd. Letterboxd. 意外と5段そうだね。5段階評価って難しい。I am in debate. Like, I am debating whether I want to put this here. I honestly might. Which my mother would be like, why? Because she didn't like this movie. But she also didn't finish it, so. I also fell asleep. To be fair, I also fell asleep at it at first. Nightcrawler. It's in my watch list. We must have talked about it before, huh? And I forgot. Depressing in what way? It's just sad. I felt so bad for the main boy. Boy? He's not a boy. He's a man. I felt so bad for him. Like, this movie was all over the place. But, yeah, it's a movie about friendship without steering into cynicism or animosity. And it loves animals. The donkey, like, okay, I was summarizing this movie to my mother, and because we tried to watch it together and we both fell asleep, so I watched it by myself again, and I was like, it was pretty okay, it was pretty good, and like, she was like, why? She was like, what happened? And I was like, well, so like the two guys, one of them was like, I don't want to be friends with you because you're boring, and then the other guy feels bad, and he doesn't know why, so he keeps trying to talk to the other guy, the old man friend, and the old man friend's like, I just have no room in my life for you anymore, I need to focus on my music, and then I don't get it, and he tries to keep talking to the old man, and the old man says, if you don't stop feckin' talking to me, like, I'm going to cut my fingers off one by one, and if you don't want spoilers, you should stop listening. But it's, I mean, I don't know if spoilers actually make this movie less hard to deal with. And then the main character says, you're not gonna do that, man, stop being, like, you're being, like, irrational. And old man friend, it looks like they're, like, on a good, like, path to recovery, and then old man actually starts cutting off his fingers and throwing them at main character's door, and then he eventually cuts all the fingers off of his one of his hands, and throws them all at the door, and the donkey, the main character's prized possession donkey, eats one of the fingers, chokes on it, dies. The main character gets mad. He actually gets mad this time because he loved his donkey. Goes to his friend and says, you killed my donkey, I'm going to set your house on fire, and I don't care if you're in it or not. He goes over there, sets the house on fire. The old man appears to be in there, but like he ends up not being in there. They meet on the beach at the end. Main character returns the dog of old friend because she was like, your dog did nothing wrong, I will keep your dog safe. So he returns the dog. They stand on the beach and he says, are we even? Old man says, are we even now? Main character says, no, nah, feck you. And that's the end of the movie. Yeah, it was a ride, and I was uncomfortable and sad during this movie, but it was a different sort of uncomfortable and sad compared to leaving Las Vegas, because Banshees of Inisherin is technically a comedy as well. Like, the beginning, it's got some funny jokes, not gonna lie. Like, it's a little funny. It's a little, like, hee-hee ha-ha funny. But then it's also, like, very depressing and sad, and, like, I don't know, I liked the characters as well. I liked the main character. I thought he was very sweet. Like, his whole thing, I thought it was very, like, well, like, depicted that he's, like, the nice guy. Like, everyone knows him as, like, the nice guy, but, like, that's it. Like, he's a little, like, he's just a nice guy. But then, like, his only, like, redeeming nice guy trait, it slowly, like, just goes away throughout the movie, and it's kind of depressing. Like, yeah. Yeah. It's, the donkey was cute, but it died, so. She died. Anyway, yeah, and I really liked his letter to his sister. Like, I did like the relationship he had with his sister as well. Like, whenever my friends and I find a movie porn, we go, it's fecking dull. Yeah, oh my god, the Irish accents in this were so good. If you're not into dark humor, yeah, it was not a pleasant. I would not say it was, yeah, it was not a pleasant, watch. Okay. But it was a ride. You got me at depressing. Yeah, it was very much so. Excuse me, can McDonald's send my order any faster? Bro, it's so... Bro. I referred to chat as a collective bro. It's so slow. Hi. Okay, next. Where was it? Guilty pleasure movie. Watch a movie that everyone else seems to hate that you love. So Camp Rock had like a very low rating on Letterboxd. So like this isn't really about like the people around me saying Camp Rock is bad, because everyone around me says Camp Rock is good because we all grew up with it. But like, it's objectively bad. So I was like, okay, if this movie is objectively bad, I will try to watch it again. ここもいらっしゃい。来てくれてありがとう。今日は映画についての雑談ですね。Tokimori, I'm here over lunch because I miss Aoi. Welcome in! Yeah, Camp Rock... Okay, I will say that Camp Rock is like... Camp Rock's kind of like... Camp Rock's kind of like here. Like, well, no, I guess I enjoyed it. I will say I enjoyed it, so... I don't know. But yeah, exactly. After watching Teen Beach Movie, like... I don't know about Camp Rock anymore. Like, you guys go watch Teen Beach Movie. Like, Camp Rock is forever in my heart as this is real, this is me, you know? This is real, this is me. What? This is me. What? This is real, this is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Gonna let the light shine on me. Now I found who I am. There's no way to hold it in. No more hiding who I wanna be. This is me. Yeah. Good song. Yeah. Camp Rock songs they're good. You could say High School Musical is objectively bad too if you didn't grow up with that. That's, you know what? Okay, that's true. That's true. But I still feel like High School Music. Well, actually, I don't know. Sharpay's like a mood. We like Sharpay. Like, Camp Rock, the characters are like not likable. Like, yeah. Yeah, the characters in Camp Rock are actually not likable. Like, Demi Lovato like lies the whole movie. And like, is it Nick or Joe? Is it Nick, Joe, or what are their names? I don't know their names. Anyway, the main Jonas in this movie, he's kind of like stuck up the whole time. He's like, I'm the biggest pop star ever, and like, it's so funny to me. It's so funny to me how like everyone like turns on her after like, they found out she lies, and like they sit on the boat. They're like, what is it? She's like, I would never lie to you or whatever, but like it turns out like she was. But she didn't really lie to his face, honestly. If we're being like honest, like she didn't lie to his face. And like it's not like she was lying about their relationship, you know? I don't know. Miss Sharpay single-handedly saved the High School Musical franchise. Yeah, she's like the best character. Her and Ryan, honestly, great. Yeah. I really hated the opposing team director, whatever his name is. He's just a jerk to everyone. Yeah. Yeah. やっぱり大勢の評価より個人的な評価面白いよね。わかる。Yeah, Ryan's great. Ryan and Sharpay are the combo of that franchise. So good. Anyway, yeah. So honestly, I think the reason for this rating is I thought I liked Camp Rock more than I actually ended up liking it. I was like, I like Teen Beach Movie much more in comparison to Camp Rock, just because the characters are like cuter, you know what I mean? And like, hold up, Teen Beach Movie being like progressive, you know, they're like, oh, like girls don't dress for your men, dress for yourself, you know, like, yeah, you know, men don't have to like be standoffish all the time. You can actually tell a girl that you like her, like, you know, we love progressiveness, you know. Disney Channel. Yeah, Disney Channel, I'm sure Disney Channel has a lot of, like, rules that they have to abide by. I mean, they can't, like, kiss, right? So... I need to go, so I will leave with this. I agree with everything Aoi said. Yeah, have fun with it. Thank you, Iku. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. Me and Iku generally tend to have, like, the same feelings. Talk to you tonight. Yeah, talk to you tonight. I will be, working as well tonight, over on Iku's stream, so... I guess technically it might not be the last time you see me before I leave. そう映画の CM 何々さわかるわかる全米が泣いたのやばいよ全米泣いてねえだろみたいなよくない yeah, I'll be making an appearance over there later, so technically it might not be the last time you see me if you're attending Iku's work stream. Number 20. Watch a film on the Letterboxd top 250. This was 12 Angry Men. 12 Angry Men was good. I like 12 Angry Men. It would probably go... It'd probably go like... here, I guess. I mean, it was short and sweet, I think. Because, like, I think if that movie had gone on for another 30 minutes, I might have been a little bored. But I did like it. Yeah, it's a classic. It's a classic. I agree with all the Letterboxd reviews that said, like, I never thought I would find a movie about, like, 12 angry white men yelling at each other, like, interesting. But I did. And I was like, hey. It was good. Like, yeah, it was good. モノクロなんだよね。そうだね。いや、よかった。よかった、全然。I love the camera and how everyone moves around to make sure everyone... Yeah, no, I think, like, the cinematography... Also, like, it's so... This movie, it's so, like, ahead of its time. We're talking about, like, what? Oh god, nature versus nurture, right? We have, like, race issues. It's great. It's great. 12 Angry Dudes. That was the movie. 野球見たい漫画。あ、そうだね。野球見たい漫画いるね。いるね。Yeah, I liked 12 Angry Men. I thought it was interesting. I thought it was progressive. Progressive and interesting. It's like watching like all of the mystery anime, but just like rolled into this one like 90-minute movie about men shouting like, hey. Oh, and the one part where like everyone just turns their back on like the racist one. Oh my goodness. That was iconic. Number 21. Watch a film that takes place in space / another planet. Alien this must have been Alien. Because I don't know. There's nothing else on this list that... Okay, so it must be Alien. I liked Alien a lot. Alien's probably like... Alien's somewhere around here for me. Why did I like Footloose so much? Yeah, it's probably like here. Ridley, yeah. Ridley, you guys, Ridley's hot. Ridley's hot. Part of me wants to watch this with Iku just because she'd probably really like Ridley. Yeah. No, it's so good. See, I didn't like Blade Runner all that much. Like, I thought it was like just okay. But like Alien was really good. I really like that one. そう、顔にひっつくやつ。そう。そう、面白かった、めっちゃ。Yeah. Yeah, this was a good movie. And I love like the chest versus scene. Yeah, oh my god. It was so funny. The chest versus the one where like the little alien comes out of his chest was I kind of I'm not gonna lie, I laughed. But like But I will say that like the I don't know, like it was just the effects again, like Blade Runner. I kind of felt the same about Blade Runner, but every shot in that movie, I was like, how'd they do that? How'd they do that? How'd they do that? You know, I really wished I like could not erase my memories, but like if I feel like if you're living in that time period, like everything is so new, like all this technology and like watching movies that look like this is so new. Now we live in an age where like it's Avatar, and like we can make lions that look so hyper realistic, like you would think these are actual lions talking. Like we live in that age. We live in the like computer generated age, so like watching movies like this makes me really wish I was like I was like alive during that time, so I could be like, so I could experience like the beauty of like new tech and like, whoa, how'd they do that, you know? Yeah. Oh god, yeah. The chest, it looks like a Jude. Yeah, I laughed because it like kind of scuttled off the table too. Like the way that it moved, it reminded me of It. Like when the new It, when like it moves and like the face is all like like that. Like that made me laugh so hard. Anyway. Yeah. The James Cameron follow-up. That's the second one, right? The sequel? Yeah. Oh, we were her first Oscar nominee. Wow. It's so good. No, yeah. It was, dang, this alien looked so awesome. Like I want to be on a ship that looks like that. Like, it's more action focused. That's what I heard. And I was like, I don't know, maybe someday. Number 22. Oh, watch a sequel or following movie in a franchise other than the original that is in fact better. Shrek 2. Shrek 2 was so good. Shrek 2 was so good. Why did I enjoy this movie so much? Maybe it's because I wasn't expecting to enjoy it that much, which is why it gets so high of a rating for me. But Shrek 2 is so good. Why is Shrek 2 so good? めっちゃ面白かった。いや、多分ね、私自分、なんだろう。なんか、前も言ったけど、シュレックって本当に海外だとミーム化してるから、面白いと思わなかったんだよ、見る前に。The music. The music's so good. Why is the music so good in Shrek 2? Oh my god. It's so good. That's all I have to say. Shrek 2. It's got comedy. It's got comedy, it's got romance, it's got music, like all my favorites. Number 23, watch a basketball movie. Air Bud. Part of me was kind of bored during Air Bud. Although but the dog was cute. Extra points for the dog. But there was no music, so it's not as good as Camp Rock. 歌の使い方ね。いや、よかったね。歌めっちゃよかった。いや、ちょっと待って。I think I might need to move some down. I'm sorry to James Bond. Sorry, James Bond. I'm sorry, James Bond. I'm sorry, funny face. This is what it's gonna look like for me. ミム化してハードル、そう、下がったんだよ。Shrek was made to throw down the Beauty and the Beast for butchering the writing. Ah! So I imagine Shrek takes a lot of care in its writing. It's really good. Shrek 2 is ultimately better. In my book. I will say, this is just my book. Air Bud has immense nostalgia points for me. Air Buddies has nostalgia points for me, because I hadn't seen Air Bud. Actually, no. This movie is better. This movie is better once you know that, like, the dog... Actually, no. Maybe I'll still put it there. I wasn't a fan of, like, the movie itself, but I'm a fan of the dog. I'm a fan of the dog because the dog... If you read about the dog, like, the dog is actually... He was able to, like, play sports, which is insane. Like, points to him. Extra points for the dog. Like, dang, how'd he do that, you know? But the movie itself, I wasn't, like, super excited about. Like, yeah, I guess all the points in this movie go to the dog for me. The dog. The dog's amazing. Yeah, read up on the dogs, you guys. In terms of basketball movies, if you're willing to give it a try, I'll probably recommend giving Hustle a try. See, I'm not super into sports movies, which is why I chose Air Bud for to watch as the basketball movie this month. But I don't know if it's got like a solid plot and like there's like good romance or something. I don't know. I can't believe Air Bud got so many sequels, and the best part about it is they're all directed by different people. Let's see. Watch a movie with the actor David Malchian. I actually don't know who I don't know who he was in this movie, but this was when I believe this is Weird Al? No, wait, what? 24, right? 24. Yeah, it is. So a man named David Malchian is in this, is in the Weird Al Yankovic movie. I actually will say that I did not like this movie. But this is nothing, but again, it's nothing against this movie itself. Did I like it more than Leaving Las Vegas? Yeah, I guess so. It was a lot easier to watch. It was funny, I will give it that. But it didn't click for me because it didn't click for me, and I will tell you why. This movie was not a bad movie in any way. The reason I did not like it was because I was actually expecting like a realistic story about the life of Weird Al Yankovic, but it was not. It was not. He dates Madonna. Madonna becomes like, she replaces Pablo Escobar. He shoots up. He kills. Someone kills. I think he does. He kills Pablo Escobar. And he gets assassinated at the end. Like, the beginning. No, because like it set it up. Because it set it up at the beginning. I was like, oh my god, like this is a true story about Weird Al Yankovic. And then it went, no, I don't know. I thought I was gonna get to know about Weird Al, but no, it was a Weird Al movie in like all the senses of the word. So yeah, I was expecting I was expecting to be like moved. You're saying Weird Al didn't kill a bunch of cartel members in the jungle? And it was so bad because I was expecting it so much. I was expecting the biopic. I was expecting it so much that when it didn't click with me until he started dating Madonna. I was like, wait, this isn't like true. Like, yeah. And that's the only reason it kind of had a lower rating for me, is because I was expecting to watch like a movie, but it was just very like comedy through and through, and I don't actually like comedy as a sole genre. I enjoy comedy when it's like in there somewhere, but when it's when the whole movie is comedy, it doesn't really click for me as much as like it could. Yeah, I was very confused. I was like, I don't think Weird Al dated Madonna. Like, oh my god. No, have you seen the Funny or Die trailer? No, I have not. I have not seen it. The parody of biopics. Okay, I see. Yeah, I was expecting a real one, so the Dr. Demento stuff was true. I think that's it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because like it felt very real at the beginning. I was like, oh my god, I'm so ready for this biopic, and then biopic. This biopic, right? Is that the correct pronunciation? But it was not. Anyway. Biopics. Supporting genre. Agreed. I agree so hard. Yeah. I don't like, which is why I really don't think that I will enjoy watching like The Hangover or like 21 Jump Street, because they're all like very main genre, like comedy, whatever. I mean, not to say that I will never watch them, but anyway. Recording in the school bathroom. Oh yeah, that was, see, I thought that's why I thought the whole thing was true. It started to click for me when they were like, oh, he's a platinum selling artist. I was like, I don't think that's true. Yeah, it was like very. I had to, but it took me a while. I was like, what am I watching? I was like, is this? I thought, what? Like, anyway. 21 Jump Street should be fun though, don't know. Okay, I will. It is like on my list as a movie that everyone has seen and I haven't, and I should probably watch it, but I don't have very high expectations for it because I'm not into comedy. But we'll see. Watch either Paul Thomas Anderson or Wes Anderson film. I chose to watch a Wes Anderson film. I watched The Grand Budapest Hotel. I think it falls about like here for me. I don't think I would watch it again, but I liked it a lot. I thought it was funny. It was kind of like wacky, kind of a wacky movie. Did I like it more than The Breakfast Club? I might have liked The Breakfast Club a little more. It's a classic. The visuals in this movie were very good. And it was pretty wacky, and I had like a good time watching it, but like I don't know if I'd watch it again. It was just like, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. That's how I felt about it. Where's my food? I'm hungry. I ordered early. Okay. I know so little about 21 Jump Street that was abandoned just a second ago. You know what? I feel that. I hated French Dispatch. Oh, I haven't seen that one, so I was actually surprised by how much I like Grand Budapest Hotel. Yeah, I like the Grand Budapest Hotel. It's pretty good. Maybe I should stop putting like my average at like 3 because 3 seems so low. You know what I mean? 3 stars seems like low, but like I guess if we're talking about like hotels, like anyway. Also, wait, I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. Actually, maybe I'll idle meeting while I'm at it. Gary. I got something to drink. Water. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have to talk about? There's a reason I tend to go on a 10-point scale. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay, tadaima. Come on. Tadaima. Alrighty. Where is the next one? Ah, yes. Yeah, so Grand Budapest Hotel I liked. It was, good. I will say that, like, the end of the movie sort of lost me. I liked the beginning a lot better than I liked, like, the second half. But it's still, like, an enjoyable one. 26 was watch a Studio Ghibli film. I will say that I really, really enjoyed this movie. Like, really enjoyed this movie. Yeah. I really like Whisper of the Heart. It definitely has become, like, my... I would say, like, my second favorite Ghibli movie, honestly. It was really good. It was really good. It was just, like, very sweet and, like, heartwarming and, like, I don't know. Like, you see that? You know how, like, the promotional image, it looks like she's, like, flying through the sky with Baron? And it's like, I'm like, wait. I was expecting a fantasy. But it was really just, like, you know, it was just about, like, two kids in love following their dreams. Like, it's so cute. Like, I love it. I loved it. It was so good. Classic. Yeah. Yeah, yes. I really, really like Whisper of the Heart. So cute. そう、よかった。本当によかった。なんかね、ただただこう、夢を追いかけたりとか、こう、ただただ、なんだろう、少女漫画的な良さもあったし、ちゃんとなんか人生についても語ってんだなとか思ったし、よかった。This is one of the ones I have a Blu-ray copy of, and it's so pretty. Okay, so I watched this, and my image of 5 centimeters per second like went even lower because, and I will tell you why. Like, I watched 5 centimeters per second, and I thought to myself, like, this is like a love letter. This feels like a love letter to like Japan's cityscapes and stuff because like he draws it very well, and they're all very detailed, and it's also pretty, whatever. But then I watched Whisper of the Heart, and I thought to myself, 5 centimeters per second felt like a copy of this. This is what 5 centimeters per second wanted to be. Like, what? Like, yeah. Whisper of the Heart is especially good. Yeah, I love this movie. Yeah, so that's the reason I was like, I felt even like worse about 5 centimeters per second. Cause like, yeah, it's like, because at the beginning of Whisper of the Heart, there's just like, it's just a bunch of like Tokyo? Yeah, like Tokyo, and it's not super Tokyo. In the same way that 5 centimeters per second is not really like based in Tokyo, and it's not really based like in, what is it? Like, what was it? What was that prefecture? Where did he move? I forgot where he moved, but like it wasn't really based like in the countryside, but it's like they really wanted to show the cityscapes of like the countryside, and then at the end it was all Tokyo, like that sort of stuff. Yeah. 微妙さまではあのセリフこれぞ男だって思った。どれ? 5 centimeters per second has no plot. This movie doesn't have one. No, this one also has more of a plot. But I think in like artistic wise, this is what 5 centimeters per second wanted to be, because Whisper of the Heart, when they were doing like the opening shots of like all of the cityscapes, I thought to myself, if I had not been in Japan, like if I left Japan, and I didn't come back here for like 10 years or something, and I was really missing Japan, and I watched this movie, I would probably just cry at the cityscapes because like they were so well done. Whereas this is what I feel. This is how I feel. I as in like 5 centimeters per second, watching it felt like, wow, that's a pretty picture. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what makes it so different because I'm not like an expert on these kind of things, but like maybe I'm just sort of jaded to Shinkai films, but like when I look at a lot of Shinkai films, I think that is a very pretty picture. Like it doesn't feel like it has soul to me. I'm like, where is the soul in this? Like it just looks very nice, you know? But Ghibli, man. Like, and I would say that I don't have, even though I've said so much, like I honestly don't think I have that much of like a skewed view of Ghibli movies, because like honestly there are quite a few that I'm like, I did not like this movie. I will actually openly say that like Spirited Away is not one of my favorite Ghibli movies. Like it's okay, like it's good, and maybe I need to watch it again or something, but the pacing has always felt a little like weird to me. Not pacing so much as like the plot has always felt kind of like what to me. I do like the sekai, like I do like the view, like the world building of Spirited Away, but like the plot has always felt like huh to me. Yeah, hot takes. Yeah, I don't know. It is a hot take. But I mean, but I do really like the movie. I'm not saying that I don't like the movie. I do. But yeah, Mononoke, my top 3, I love Howl, but I'm biased. I'm biased, but Howl is my favorite Ghibli movie, and then it's probably this one, and then third is probably Mononoke. I like Mononoke a lot. Yeah. No, I do like Spirited Away. But it's not like, I wouldn't say it's my favorite Ghibli movie. I think that's it. Hey Dad, hi. What's up? Thanks for stopping by. What else? Oh, Earthsea. I did not like Earthsea. I like Ponyo kind of, but Ponyo has big nostalgia points for me. Yeah. Howl, best girl. I love Howl. Oh, Nintendo games. Yeah, Ni no Kuni, right? There was that Ni no Kuni game. I never played it, nor do I know the story, but yeah, Ponyo's cute. Yeah, right? Fortunately, that Whisper the Heart was the only directional feature a Juliana. Oh, really? I didn't know that. It's such a cute movie. Such a cute movie. Oh, Ariete is one that I haven't watched yet, actually. I'm curious about it. I know that it's based on like The Borrowers. House of Castle, yeah! They're playing it here in theaters instead of ads? How does that work? Because Ghibli movies are regular, like they're long movies. You just watch 2 movies in a row? 嫌なやつ面白いね。よかった。Also, that's how I, oh my god, I felt the same way about the characters in Whisper of the Heart as I felt in, that's how I felt in, like, not Weathering with You. That's how I felt in Your Name. I was like, these are the characters that Your Name wanted to be. Like, they're so cute. Like, you really like the characters, in Whisper of the Heart. So I'm like, what happened? What happened in Your Name? I don't understand. Oh, he died. Oh my goodness. Everybody. そうだね。振られたやつかわいそうだったな。そうだね。Ah, yes. Anyway, Whisper of the Heart. 10 out of 10. Great movie. Loved it. Oh my god, McDonald's is finally cooking my food, you guys. What the hecky? Okay. And let's see. We only have like 3 more left. I'll probably just chat a little bit while I eat my food, but the cook. I know, what the hecky? Usually they're done in here in like 30 minutes, but like why are they so slow today? Number 27 was Joe. I haven't watched Joe yet, so it's not on here. Number 28 is watch a musical that was also on Broadway or an adaptation of one. Hairspray. I'm sorry, I really enjoyed Hairspray. I know this movie has its like flaws or whatever. It's not, I'm sure it's not like, it doesn't really tackle all the like ins and outs of the time, the racial whatever of the time period, and like I understand that. Did I really love Hairspray? Yes, I did. The music all the music was so good. Oh my god, it was so good. It was so good. It was so good. They're so good. Why this movie had no business being this good. I'm willing to overlook like the bad parts of this movie just because it made me feel like I wanted to dance. You know what I mean? セーラー服、そうだね。なんかセーラー服にね、セーターみたいな羽織った感じが好きなんだよね。やったことないけど。セーラー服、ちゃんとしたセーラー服着たことないけど。Almost done, yeah. No, I loved Hairspray. I'm literally going to go back and watch Hairspray every time I need to like feel good about something. Yeah, I looked up facts about this movie afterwards, after the fact. So that's why I was like, oh, I did not know that. Like, I did not know that it was, yeah, I didn't know it was based off another movie. Which I'm curious about, but I feel like now that I've seen this like really high energy like musical, like I don't know if I'll be able to watch like an actual like a movie. It's a comedy? Oh, the original is a comedy. That's interesting. I would be like pleasantly surprised if it follows like the same storyline because Hairspray, the musical is just, it's a lot about diversity, accepting diversity. There's, you know, they integrate at the end because it takes place in the 60s. It's about like body positivity. Like, it's good. Like, I love it. It's just like a very positive movie. Like, yes, it probably isn't like extremely historical, what? It's not completely historically accurate, which is okay, yes. It's also a musical, and like, this movie is there because we want to feel good and have fun, and I think it accomplishes all of that. Yeah. One of the few films he made that was made for a broader audience, and one of the few films to get a PG rating. Oh, interesting. Yeah. I love Hairspray. I'm gonna watch Hairspray like probably like again sometime very soon because it was good. Exactly. Like it's meant to be there. It's there to have a good time and make people feel good about themselves. Like it's great. Number 29, a whodunit movie. I watched Scream. Yesterday. Scream freaked me the hecky out. I liked it. I liked it a lot. It has a lot of like the cheap horror sort of like jump scares, but like they were kind of good. They were really good. Yeah, I liked it. It was well acclaimed when it came out though, so if you enjoyed the 2007 musical film, give the John Waters a try. I will try that. I will say that John Travolta, he was so good. He's so good as like the mom in Hairspray. Like, what? Like, how does he do that? So good. Scream is so good. Yeah, Scream was really good. Like, I liked Scream a lot. The comedy spinoff, Scary Movie. I wanted to watch Scream before I watched Scary Movie, actually, so I have not seen Scary Movie. And Scream also has like 5 sequels or something. One that just came out very recently, and it has pretty good ratings. I was looking at like all the Letterboxd ratings for the other movies, and it looks like Scream kind of went downhill, which is natural for like sequels and stuff, but it looks like it might have redeemed itself a little bit, like in like the most recent one. Yeah, that's which is interesting. I might try to watch the newest Scream then. Yeah, the scene where Randy Meeks is explaining how to survive a horror movie. Yeah, that was. He's like, "Don't have sex," and they're like, "Ha ha ha ha," and then he goes, "Don't drink alcohol or do drugs," and they all like cheers with their beers. Yeah, it was good. I really like this movie. And it actually scared me. It actually gave me like scares. Like it made me jump. It made me jump multiple times. And the ending, I wasn't really expecting the ending either. It's a whole like whodunit film, but you really don't expect like the most suspicious guy to like be the killer. I mean, same with Glass Onion, I guess. Knives Out. I feel like Knives Out I feel like Glass Onion was kind of like the same thing. It's like you don't expect the most suspicious dude to be like the perpetrator, but then he is. But Scream also had like a twist, so yeah. I think I watched the original Scream when I was like 6. Dang, I would have been traumatized for life. I only realized that I liked horror when I was like later in my life. So you inspired so many ripoffs in the 90s and early 2000s. Yeah, this one, what was this one? This is like 2006 or something? Yeah. Yeah. That one. A year ago? No, it wasn't a year ago. My awakening to horror, now looking back on it, was probably Higurashi. But when I started watching horror movies, it was a sleepover with some of my friends in, I believe it was the 8th grade. And we played Slender Man. We played Slender Man, and watched, what was it? We watched The Grudge. That's what we watched, yes. We watched The Grudge 2, the Japanese one, and then we watched The Grudge like 3 or something, but it was the Hollywood version. Yeah. My dad would rent horrors for me. Oh my goodness. I would go to like video, when I was really little, I'd go to video rental places with Toki Papa, and like he was always renting like the same type of movies, and I was always renting the same type of movies, and they were all Disney sing-alongs. So every time like I needed to go get him and tell him like I was ready to go, like I would have to walk past the horror movie section, and I would make it a point not to look at any of the covers because they were too scary for me. So like that's how bad I was. I was only renting Disney sing-alongs because I couldn't watch Disney movies because they were too scary. And I couldn't even look at horror movie packaging because they were too scary. So yeah. That's how I was as a kid. So my awakening to horror was definitely like Slender Man, as stupid as that sounds. Yeah. Scream was one of the ones I wanted to rewatch out of my Letterboxd diary first year, but I never got around to it. I like how we're all on Letterboxd here. Can we like be in agreement that Letterboxd is like a very like top tier application? Like I was using this Japanese app for a while, and I still do because it tells you what streaming services things are available on in Japan. But like I've started using Letterboxd for like everything. I watch monster movies on the Sci-Fi Channel. Oh wow. Yeah, I would never have done that as a kid. I only listened to Disney songs as a kid. I feel like that's the most telling. Like I would listen to Disney songs because I couldn't watch the movies. I watched The Lion King up until the part where Mufasa dies, but that's the very beginning. And I watched like Sleeping Beauty up until the part where she pricks her finger, but that's also like the very beginning. What else? I watched Aladdin until Jafar comes up. That's the very beginning. Like I watched Snow White until the magic mirror comes up. That's the very beginning. Like I haven't seen a lot of Disney movies because I was scared. Yeah. So I was just... That's towards the end of Sleeping Beauty? Oh, really? Okay, so maybe I watched more than I thought. But I remember sitting in my grandmother's room and watching Sleeping Beauty with my cousin and my grandmother. But like I was very young. Very, very young. So I don't really remember it. But now I really like that song. The I know you. I've walked it once upon a dream. I know you. The gleam in your eyes is so familiar a gleam. I love that song now. Mermaid. Mermaid I actually watched recently. I'm not sure why I was scared of it. Probably Ursula, but Ursula doesn't come in at the beginning. Actually, no, it must have been like a storm. Like I was scared of like people like in danger. So like the storm probably got me. I don't know. That's the very beginning. Kiyoshi Kurosawa's Cure from 1997. I love horror, so I will watch it. Oh. I'm so down. I'm so down. I had to watch basically every animated Disney movie under the sun since both my mom and little siblings. Oh, that's cute. My family doesn't like love Disney. They're actually not into musicals at all, so I don't know why I ended up like this, but Disney villain songs are just better. Yeah, they do hit hard. いやー、ヘアスプレー見てなかったらぜひミュージカル好きにはおすすめしたい。結構ね、楽しかった。Alligator. Oh, interesting. Wait, I have to add Cure to my watch list. Where's my delivery? I don't see it. They here? I don't think so. I don't hear the thingy. 見てないヘアスプレー。ミュージカル好きだったら、普通にだから楽しい。最高面白かったですね。いや、面白いよね。あ、ピンポン来た。ちょっと食べ物来た。ちょっと待って。My food is here. One moment. Okay. I have my food. Thank God I'm hungry. I'm just gonna eat the fries before they get cold and the nuggies. Because I was here for nuggies. And then, yeah. I'll save the burger for... I need to hit the post office, so... We'll save the burger for after that. Itadakimasu! あ、そう、そう、シュレックズ、あ、そうそうそう、ジュリー・アンドリュー。ジュリー・アンドリューもね、サウンド・オブ・ミュージックの主役。And yes, I will be going on a pretty long vacation. Extended. おかえりなさい、ただいま。そう、アンドリュー様が。うん。うんふん。大女優だもんね。ね。うんうん。I miss Ollie already. I know, I'll be gone for so long. How long is long? A month? No, it's like a week. It's like a week. I'll be gone from, I guess, today. Because today's my last day streaming. I'll be over on Iku's channel, though, tonight. But I'll just be, like, working. I might be on mute. I might be on mute most of the time because I need to, like, record stuff. Oh, thank you for the arigato. Thank you for the donation. It's, yeah, it's short. Not that long. Graduation. No, today, yeah, so today is my last day streaming / being on stream, I suppose. And then I'll be back. If you guys have seen Dita's schedule, we're set to have an off collab. What? We're set to have an off collab on the 16th, the evening of the 16th, so. Live recording on Eco Channel streams. No, I don't want to give it away. I need to, like, I want to record for stuff from, to upload while I'm gone. So there's gonna be, like, I'm gonna be uploading a few things onto my channel, every few days while I'm gone, so, have a safe trip, thank you! Yes, and the last movie on my list is, technically not last, because I didn't watch 2 of them, but, the last day of March was, like, watch a comfort movie. And so I chose Mary Poppins because I hadn't seen it before. And yeah, it's a comfort movie, I guess. I would put it, like, here, though. Surprisingly, I guess. Just because, like, again, it had, like, very unnecessarily long musical numbers. And, like, but I mean, I kind of liked it, I guess. Are they all 200 variants of choose? No! あ、そうだね。舞台、そう、ジュリー・アンドリー。そう。私、ミュージカルのプレイリストが Spotify にあるんだけど、マイ・フェア・レディに関しては、ジュリー、見てないし、まだ聞いてないんだけど、自分が今までだから見たミュージカルの、サウンドトラックを、そのプレイリストに入れてるんだけど、マイ・フェア・レディに関しては、やっぱ、アンドリュー様が、ブロードウェイ版やってるっていうから、じゃあそっち入れようっていう。Is the musical numbers the point of Mary Poppins? Yes. But I was expecting more of a story because this came out the year before The Sound of Music. And The Sound of Music has, like, a good story, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think this is just, like, a fun movie. I think it does what it wants to accomplish, but I was expecting it to have more of a story. I think the end kind of redeemed itself. I liked when the dad was like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Honestly, this chimney song. No, I did like the chimney song was stuck in my head all day yesterday. But like, it was the one where they're in the forest, where they're like in the painting. I was like, the whole like horse riding sequence and like it's a wonderful day to hang out with Mary Poppins or whatever. Like, yeah, I wasn't expecting that to go on for so long. You know what I mean? I was like, are we going to spend the rest of the movie in this painting? But yeah, anyway. Miss Yola Aoi will be so... I know, yeah! It's gonna be a long week, you guys. But I'll be back. Do not fret. I'll be back. Oh, I'm enjoying these fries. You guys... Ooh, I have a question. Do you guys like... Wait, I'm gonna make a poll. Does all even give choose? I gave choose to everyone who ordered a... Not everyone, but everyone who requested one in the custom places. My question is... I want to know if everyone is a, like... Is a... soggy fry person? Or a, like... soft... Like a soft fry? Soggy fry person? Or a... Or like a crispy... A crunchy fry person? I get that considering Mary Poppins is based on a series. Yeah, Baby Mr. Banks. Oh, I am curious about that actually. I'd like to watch that. Crispy outside, fluffy inside. I agree with that. But like, if you had to choose, because I feel like we'd all like crispy on the outside, like fluffy on the inside. Which fries? Crunchy. I don't want to use the word soggy, but I feel like that's soft. It's like they're kind of soggy, you know what I mean? But like soggy makes them sound bad. I don't want to talk about these as if they're like bad. And I'm also gonna say floppy fries. Yeah, no, limp fries. Okay, I'm just gonna say soft. This is just, I'm curious because I'm actually a soft fry kind of person. I'm a soft fry kind of person when they can't be perfect. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? The overly long soft fries. Same. Okay. I know that we all like the ones in the middle. What I'm saying is like, you know, like in every McDonald's like fry pouch, like there's like the thin like crunchy ones, right? And then there's like the long like floppy ones. Yeah, I kind of like the floppy ones. Oh, thick fries are good though. Red Robin fries, you guys? Dang. Long floppy one, yeah. Steak fries, yes, steak fries. You know, I like smiley face fries. Crispy bacon supremacy, yes, thank you. You guys, Iku likes floppy bacon. What does that mean? Do we like floppy bacon in this house? Like, no, right? You like floppy bacon? Because these are on the teeth. Ah. Dang, I mean, how hard are we talking for crispy bacon? I think she's not very straight. That might be true. I shouldn't say that might be true. That is true. Alan gaslighting chat. Okay, I'm sorry. You are valid in your opinion if you like flimsy bacon. I personally like crispy bacon. 4オクターブ、そうだね。いや、普通にすごいと思う。Depends on how I want to use the bacon. Ah! I guess so. If you put it in like a sandwich, maybe. If it's like plain bacon though, I want it crispy. This is how stream works with gaslight. Oh my god. It's okay to have the wrong option. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you for the donation, by the way. Oh my god, it's already 2. I have to go to the post office. I'm streaming for like almost 3 hours. Alright, I'm like going ham on these fries right now because I'm really scared that if I don't eat them like immediately, they're gonna get like gross. You know how McDonald's fries are. Let them sog. Okay, I would, but like McDonald's fries, you guys. McDonald's fries are so bad when they're like when they're cold. You mean we're not getting a 12-hour stream? No, because I have to go to Iku's before that. Not Iku's house, but Iku's stream. I have to go to Iku's stream. Yeah, I'll be working tonight. I'll be working tonight with Iku. Got some work to get done. Before I head off. The McDonald's fries are actually the worst out of like all fast food fries when they're stale because like they're really hard to heat up again. Like air fryer, I guess, but like sometimes if my memory serves me correctly, like I feel like Burger King's fries are easy to heat up in the microwave. And I feel like Wendy's fries, they might taste good if you put them in a toaster oven, but McDonald's, you guys, not good. Oven, yeah. Finger food? What about finger food? I love finger food. You have to go to the post office. No, I actually have to make a shipment for... Pandora already talked about this on her birthday stream, but I have to make a shipment for Pandora. I have to send her a thingy. She ordered some, like, goods. She ordered some Hololive goods, and I have to, like, send it to her. Japanese nuggies. Oh my god. There's a podcast that I actively listen to every month, and one of the hosts of the podcast referred to a technique, finger food, such as I'm not making the sucking white. What does that mean? That sounds like... That sounds sus. What does that mean? That's nice of you. Yeah. She had stuff shipped to my place, so I need to send it to her. Water. Pandora isn't in Japan anymore. No, she's not. She went back to the UK a few months ago. When was that? I believe that was January? Yeah. She misses Japanese McNuggies. Aw, Pandora. Sorry, I wish I could make a delivery of McNuggies to her. Someday. I'm planning on visiting her sometime, so. Just think licking your fingers after you're done with potato chips. I do that. You guys know. You guys know what kind of person I am. Like, I feel like if we were to split ourselves into 2 categories, like the people who like wipe their fingers on a napkin and the people who lick their fingers first, like, come on, you guys. Where do you think I would fall in that scale? Like, Aoi knows how to enjoy your food. I do. I do, especially fast food. I talked in a members only chat a little bit about a lunch I went to one time, and it was very fancy. I had no idea how to use, like, I had no idea about table manners, you guys. Like, the girl across from me, she was, like, using her knife to, like, put leaves onto her, like, from her salad onto her fork. She was using, like, her knife to, like, she was using her knife in this weird way, and I was like, how do you do that? I was literally, I'm like, I'm just stabbing things here. Like, I'm just stabbing the leaves and shoving them into my mouth. Like, I realized that my table manners are, like, probably, like, actual shit. You know what I mean? The burger stream. People who wipe first without licking are essentially criminals. Agreed. That's so much excess salt. Salt's on there for a reason. Yeah, which podcast is it? What can they use chopsticks? I mean, they were Japanese, so probably better than me. They might have just been weird. Really? It looks so proper. I was like, this girl looks so proper. It looks like she was raised in a castle or something. Never mind. Yeah, probably better than me. Disc only? What's it about? I like talk show podcasts a lot, so. Table manners are kind of weird. Yeah, and the fact that they also, like, vary from country to country. Why would you need to care about how you eat? True! You're so right. As long as you're not, yeah. As long as you're not being, like, a menace. As long as you're not, like, throwing food. Like, I don't see the problem either. Yeah. Okay. I finished the fries. I needed to hurry and finish the fries. Or else, like, they would have gotten cold and gross. A podcast about nothing. Okay. I'm honestly very down for that. My favorite podcast is talking about nothing too. Normalize throwing food. Normalize like the food fight in what was that? Was that a movie? I feel like there's a lot of movies that have food fights. I was thinking. I was like, is it High School Musical or Mean Girls? And maybe it's both. Slurping soup. Oh yeah, yeah, because that's like normal here. I still can't do it though. I still don't, I don't slurp my ramen, even though that's, like, what you're supposed to do, apparently. I do, like, cool it off. You know what I mean? Like, I do, like, cool it off, as I eat it. So I'll, like, breathe. I'll, like, breathe through my mouth. But it doesn't, like, really make that many, like... It doesn't make that much noise, right? So... Startup just required. Oh, Game Boy. Okay. Yeah, I'll look it up. I'm always kind of looking for like background noise when I'm just kind of like sitting around not doing much. Great stories are interesting. Okay, yeah, I'll check that one out. I only listen to like 2.5 podcasts. I haven't really started because I've been watching a lot of Good Mythical Morning recently, but I haven't really listened to a lot of their podcasts. So I'm planning on starting that. I listened to Relax with Colleen Ballinger, who aka Miranda Sings, and her husband. It's just a really cute podcast. And then I listen to Tony and Ryan, which is an Aussie podcast. It's Aussie comedy podcast. It's fun. I want to start listening to the Unplanned podcast, which is Matt. What are the names? Matt and Abby, I think. They're just a really, really young. They're a really young, like, YouTube couple. I just think they're cute. Yeah. It's considered normal to eat the food regardless of how hot it is. So I'll just be slurping boiling ramen broth. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I am very, like, weak to hot things, so. This only is a fun podcast because you never what talking point. Oh. Yeah, I like podcasts like that. Red and Link. I really like Red and Link. They're my therapy recently. Just like when I need a break or something, when I just want to like lay in bed or like maybe take a nap before I take a nap or something, I always turn on a Good Mythical. I like Good Mythical more a lot. I've been watching a lot of it's like their after show funny shenanigans. I actually bought a hoodie. I bought a hoodie from I bought merch. That's probably the first and last merch I will buy unless like shipping gets cheaper. But yeah, it's I bought a hoodie because it was on sale and it was nice, so I just got it. Yeah, I bought merch. Aussie people, no, it's so Tony and Ryan is a funny podcast if y'all are into comedy. But yeah. Anyway, I'm done with my fries, so I think it's time to move super chat readings. I will be I'm going to be on Iku's channel tonight. Just working, might be muted, don't know. But I'll be there in spirit. In probably like a Discord or something. I don't know, we'll see. I will be doing something over there. It's at 8 p.m. JST. So yeah, 8 p.m. JST. If you want to come and hang out with us, please feel free. That will be officially my last time on a stream until the off collab on the 16th. So yeah, go to KP with her. If she is KPing, then I will KP with her. Yeah. Okay, let me move into super chat reading. ちょっとスパチャ読みに入りたいと思うんですけど、今のね、今日のこの配信が、旅行に行く前の最後の配信だっていう風に言ったけど、一応自分のチャンネルではそうなんだけど、今夜夜8時からいくちゃんのチャンネルの方にちょっと作業配信をいくちゃんやってるから、私もそこでちょっとお邪魔しようかなっていう風に考えているから、まあ一緒に作業しましょうってことで。で、それ終わったら本当に16の夜まで配信なしなんだけど、16の夜に、実はリタちゃん、もうスケジュールには上がってるけど、私のスケジュールじゃないけど、リタちゃんとイクちゃんと3人でオフコラボをします。いいね、楽しいね。So, I have the hat for safekeeping. Yeah, go for it. Alright, let's move into super chat readings. Ooh, 11 whole days. I know, it's so long. オフコラボ、そうなんです。楽しいね。ねえ。めっちゃね、楽しみ。リタちゃん、明日だけど、明日になるんだけど、私が、初めてリタちゃんと、実際こう、リアルで会うのが、明日になるんだけど、ね、すごい楽しみにしてる。I'm actually going to meet Rita for the first time tomorrow. Wow. Wow, that's exciting. Which is why I won't be streaming actually, but yes. Yeah, before I leave on my own vacation, I will be seeing Rita once. Yeah, 楽しみ. Alright, thank you all for the donations today. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Have you guys gotten your custom voices yet? Probably not, huh? Wet Floor says, hi dad, enjoy your trip. Hi Wet Floor, when you come back, would you still love me if I turned into a soggy noodle on the floor, possibly stuck on a carpet? I need answers. Of course. Why would I not? I love Wet Floor no matter what form the wet floor takes. Thank you, Wet Floor. Thank you for the donation. I hope you're doing well. Share a bread with Vita. Yeah, oh my god, the dream. Actually sharing. What if we shared bread with the bread angel? Haha, JK, unless. Yeah. Anyway. If you know, I think I would have had a second. I would have had to think a second if you had suggested like a soggy like fish or something. But like it's a noodle. We like noodles, you know. Nanako, thank you for the blue super chat. Arigato. Always shoulder ribbon. Thank you for the blue super chat. Arigato. Oh, thank you for the donation. Dingo Wim is ow wow ow wowie. says, how a safe trip, Awawi. I hope you have a good time with everyone. Thank you, Dingo. I will. I'm very excited to meet Nita, and I'm also very excited to hang out with my family for the first time. Actually, I'm seeing my uncles. My uncles, plural. My gay uncles. Have I talked about this? I have gay uncles. My gay uncles are they are we're going with them. They're also coming on our family vacation, and it's gonna be my first time because I missed them. They weren't in town when I was last in town. So it's been like it's been like since Thanksgiving. The last time I saw them was Thanksgiving of 2020. 2021? Yeah. Damn, gay uncles are the best. Yeah. Next time I'll have to ask that to test your love. I might take a second, but I'll probably still say yes. They had a Toki friends for us. Yeah, I don't think I'll probably won't have like time for a Twitter space, but perhaps if I do have time, I'll Twitter space and I'll have Toki parents say hi. But yes, it's gonna be the first time I see I hang out with my gay uncles since 2021, since Thanksgiving 2021, which is crazy. So I'm excited. Yes, thank you, Dingo. Thank you so much for the donation. I will miss you too. I'm gonna miss everyone so much. It's so long. I'm gonna come back and be like, oh my god, I'm streaming. Anyway, they had your gay uncles for me from another gay. Okay, will do. Toki on. No, it's just me and like my parents and my uncles. Yeah. Is anyone else gonna be there? Maybe, I don't know. It'd be cool if like family friends. I've told everyone about like token white boy like friend, right? Token white boy like brother, token white brother. What do I call it? Have I ever told this story? Maybe I've talked about it in like a member stream or something. But yeah, it'd be cool if he was there, but I'm not sure if he's gonna be there or not. But have I not? It's like, okay, I mean, TLDR, like my uncles were renting out like their downstairs area to just like anyone, and there was this this white dude who moved in, and then he just kind of became a part of like the family. Like we just kind of like adopted him pretty much. So I mean, that's it. I don't know. TLDR. Dubajizarak says Bunny Bike's happiness. I hope you won't be cheap and enjoy your vacation. Aw, it's well deserved. Aw, thank you. Aw, yeah, I will enjoy it. I will enjoy it especially because I will most likely not be funding most things. Okay. No. My parents will be there, and like my parents actually don't like let me pay for anything, which is like thanks Dad. But yes, so I will go and enjoy myself. Thank you. My uncles are very excited. So my parents, or my dad doesn't care, but my mom like doesn't like the fact that like I drink alcohol. But like my uncles are apparently very like excited. They're like, oh, we're gonna go to the clubs, like we're gonna hit the bars, and I'm like, okay, let's do it. Yeah, it's great to have family who pays for things. Yep, the joy of being with your parents. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm excited. Anyway, thank you for the donation. Thank you. I will go and enjoy my vacation. Thanks for coming today. I will wait. I thank you for this generous donation. I says, please make it back safe. Aoi, if you make it back from this trip, I'll become a more loyal viewer. Oh my goodness. Like, you're not loyal already? What the hecky? Thank you. I will wait. Yes, I will be back. I will be back on the night of the 16th JST with Rita and Iku, and we will be hanging out. Not sure exactly what we will be doing. Maybe we'll just, yeah, I'm not sure exactly what we'll be doing yet, but it'll be an off collab, probably on Iku's channel because we'll all be at Iku's house. Yeah. But yes, thank you so much for the donation and thanks for coming today. Arigato. I was trying to make a death flag. Oh, am I gonna die? Am I gonna die while I'm on vacation? I hope I don't, like, I don't know, drown or something. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for the donation. Arigato. Hikaoi, thank you. Wally says, see you later by Himes. Was fun seeing what you thought of the movies. Love you much, Aoi, and love much you too. Ha! Yay. Thank you, Wally, for the donation. Yeah, I really liked Alien. I will say that. I know that was one that you were saying was really good, and I really enjoyed it, so. イクハウスってベーブルハウスみたいなね。イクハウス。そうだね。星降りハウス。そうだね。そうだね。正確に言うと、そうだね。イクハウスとか言ってたけど、まあ、星降りハウス。星降り兄さんがいるからね。いや、最近ね、別に、わかんないよ。わかんない。仲いいとはまだ言えないかもしれないんだけど、一緒になんか3人でご飯食べたりしてるから最近。I really love Alien. I really love Alien. It's so good. It was so good. No death. That's not the cringe we want. Yeah. I will not die. I will do my best not to die. Hi, Ollie. My class just ended. Otsu class. I'm just reading donations. There are far too many nuggies to be eaten. This is true. I'm sure if you died, it wouldn't be from drowning. I don't know what it would be from. Maybe I'd like fall or something. So. Hime told us she has a job interview soon. Oh, yes! Yeah. Interview? It's like kind of like an interview. It's like an explanation thing. Yeah. I don't know if did she tell you we're doing it together? I mean, like, not together, but, did she tell you we're, like, applying together? 星降り兄貴、そう。So like orientation. Yeah. No, she's not. Oh, yeah, well, okay. But it's something, it's like we're doing stuff separately, so it's not like we're going like together, but we're just I'm a little bit ahead of her, so I've done I'm a few steps ahead. Cause I found it and I was like, hey, you want to do this? And then she was like, okay, and so yeah. Anyway, thank you, Wally, for the donation. See you over at Iku's. Yay! Oh, stop professional office, stop! Oh my god. Nanako says, I miss Aoi. Aw, I'll keep listening to your covers and Ohi-sama while you're away. Aw, thanks. Yeah, everyone go listen to my covers, I guess. I'll have a few videos up while I am out as well, so. Have a good trip. Thank you. See you on the 16th. Yes! Aoi, love we. Cool cat, fleet, purple McCat. Thank you, Nanako. Thanks for the donation. I'll miss you too. My god, it's so long. But hey, I'll be back. I'll be back on the 16th. Yes, see you on the 16th with Rita and stuff. Thank you. Thank you. Water bottle. Thank you. Enjoy your vacation, Dad, and please don't die. I miss you. I love you. I miss you. I miss you. I love you too. Anyway, thank you, Walter, for the donation. Thanks for coming today. Can't believe Aoi almost made a Terminator reference. Yeah, almost, except I've never seen it, so I didn't think it was appropriate. I want my own Aoi that's just like, hey, want to do this, so that I could also be like, yeah, sure. Yeah, that's yeah, me with like my friends who like I am close to. It's like, hey, want to do this? Hey, want to do this? It's not even like, hey, would you like to? I'm doing this. Would you mind coming along? It's, hey, you want to do this? Hey, you want to do this? Hey. Even like, I'm like, hey, you want to grab that for me? You know, I feel like that way of speaking English is so funny to me because it's like, you're not even giving them a choice. It's like, you want to do that? They could just, like, anyway. See you later, by humans. Yeah, I'll see you guys over on Iku's channel later today. Do this with me. Yeah, do you have plans? You want to do this? Okay. Not taking no for an answer. そうだね。Have a safe and fun vacation, Aoi. Thank you. So, yeah, so thank you, Wota, for the donation. Thank you, everyone, for all your donations today. Arigato. It was a really fun zatsu. I'm part of me is glad movie marathon March is like pretty much over. I mean, I still have 2, but like, because watching a movie every day or like watching that many movies was actually very tiring. Thanks to that, though, I will say that thanks to movie marathon March, my movie count has gone up to 49. I've watched 49 movies. Just kidding. I've watched, nope, that's a lie because I watched Hairspray yesterday. I've watched 50 movies. I have watched 50 movies this year so far. Wow. That's kind of intense. Yeah, and I hope that the number continues to grow because I'm enjoying like pretending to be I'm enjoying pretending to be a movie nerd, you know what I mean? So ain't taking no, you're coming with me. Yeah. You're put your hands up, partner. You're coming with me. Have a great trip. Thank you. If only I always went, hey chat, wanna come along on my vacation? Hey chat, you wanna fly? You wanna buy a plane ticket? A lot of movies. It is. I know. It's like I feel like I'm making up for all the lost time in my life that I spent not watching movies. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up about here so I can go. I need to go to the post office and do a few things. Maybe take a nap before I go shopping and then maybe take a nap before I go to Iku's stream, not her house. Let me end this poll. Looks like we're crunchy fry people here. Thank you for the stream, Ollie. I'm sad knowing you'll be gone for a week, but happy I'll be able to take a break and do something fun. Please have fun and stay safe. Thank you. Have a nice trip. Thank you, everyone. Yes, I will have a good trip. Yes. So my thank you for watching stream is gonna be empty, you guys. Well, actually, no, it won't be. But I will not be having a next stream. Well, I'll just be on Iku's stream tonight, so be sure to head over to her channel. Or we'll be awake. Don't get lost. I will try my best. Looks like who's streaming right now? She's still going? Yeah, looks like she's still going. So let's raid Iku today. Yay! ちょっとイクちゃんに連打します。今日は夜8時からまたイクちゃんのところに。Oh, thank you for the donation. Saying thank you so much for the donation. Have a nice trip and say hi to Toki parents. I will. You might be able to say hi to them yourself, but I'm not sure yet. I'm not positive if that will happen or when it will happen. But I'll keep you guys updated. I'll see if I can like send pictures and stuff. So, she said about 45 minutes and she has to end. Okay, I mean that's still good enough. Okay, have a good trip. Hope you have fun. Thank you. We'll see you soon. See y'all later. Good night. Yes, good night to everyone who's heading to bed. I'll see all of you on Iku's stream later if you are attending that. いなくなった一番。ね、ちょっとバグってるよね。毎回ちょっとバグる、これが。Alright, Otsunagis, thank you guys. Thanks so much for coming today. And I will see you on Iku's stream. And then not for a while. I'll miss you guys so much. But let's have a very long talk when I get back. Thanks for coming today. Bye-bye, everyone. I love y'all. Bye-bye. See you tonight and or like in a week. Bye-bye, Otsumori. Thanks for coming today. Bye.